strangers to scandal.
And Anthony on satellite radio.
Show's host Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie Hughes.
Controversial team.
Comment profanity linked to Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy gag. The Opie and Anthony show. Opie and Anthony.
Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
This is dangerous.
There's nothing in the Bible that says you can't tongue an asshole.
Psychotic, sexual, deviant.
I just want to take it in the shitter like a good fruit.
Really, it is a very, very bad thing.
Go fuck yourself.
It's unbelievable.
I love it.
We know we're great. Everyone knows we're great.
Complete horseshit.
This show's never short of characters.
We're just dicks.
We don't get you one way, we fuck you the other way.
This is like what goes on in a mental institution.
I'm the Opie and Anthony virus, and I'm here to infect you with hilarity.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Hilarity! Oh my God! Now there might be naked pictures of Tiger Woods. This show is
that was the latest.
This show that is the Tiger Woods show. Fuck the Opie and Anthony show. Is getting tiring to follow.
There's so many twists and turns. I love this movie. Yeah, apparently Playgirl into it.
Attempting to authenticate nude photos that may or may not be of Tiger.
How do you authenticate that?
That's a very good question.
I wonder what the process is.
I think it's a dick picture. I think he might have done well, Norton has talked about it. Norton says he likes to take pictures of his dick.
You show them to some of these whores?
That's what I'm thinking.
Say, is this the cock in question?
Is this the cock that you had up your asshole, you dirty hooah?
Hey, hooah.
Hey, hooah. We need these dirty hooahs. I love the dirty whores because they're like all mad at each other.
Oh, they're scratching at each other.
Did you take his penis in your hiney? Because I did.
They all thought they were special.
Oh, yeah, they're just not special. They're all a bunch of heroes.
Heroes. When Tiger was pounding them, each one, they thought they were special.
Although now there's a new mistress. Tiger paid me.
Yeah, a new one. Tiger paid me.
And what is that about?
Wow.
But she's not That's
not the mistress. Who is that?
I don't know. I'm so confused. You need a scorecard.
Dude,
for real.
Honestly,
you need a scorecard.
We knew about her already. She was like number 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
But then you got the other hooah.
That's the one with the sweet ass.
They all have sweet asses. I'll give them that much. Although the Perkins waitress, not so much.
Not so much the Perkins, but look at
that's the one I'm talking about. The other hooah, the one right there in the black bra.
Yeah.
To the left there with the black hair or the brown hair.
Uh-huh. Now this one is hot as hell.
Yeah, the blonde is really hot. And the other one,
you're younger.
The other one is an older hooah.
Yeah.
But she kept herself together.
A tiger and a cougar.
And Tiger's now a cheetah.
Cheetah.
Dude, enough with the cheetah joke on Twitter.
Hey,
I beg you.
I think he's been lying. Got it? Any more cat jokes? Come on. Anyone, please?
And the Scandinavian fucking B&B seal fucking joke, whatever it is, enough.
Yeah.
The same jokes over and over again.
Got it.
You should have used the driver. Get it?
Perez Hilton? Yeah, is that it? Says Tiger Pics or cell phone cock pics.
Cell phone cock pics.
Cock pics. Nothing but cock pics. Linger.
And, well, I hate to say it, but we called it yesterday. Me in particular on this one.
Yeah.
We all take our turns here calling stuff. Gatorade drops their Tiger Focus drink. Insists the decision was made months ago. Now, don't buy into that bullshit.
Just
please.
Stop it. They're going to take Tiger Woods, who is popular as all hell.
Yeah.
Can sell your product.
Yeah.
Is proven.
Yeah.
And just drop him. It has nothing to do with this huge sex scandal.
Really? Well, they took the opportunity to make sure everyone knows that they don't want anything to do with Tiger as far as this Tiger Focus drink goes as he's going through the scandal. So it's connected in some way, you dummies.
They're changing it to Tiger Fuck Us. They just have to change a couple of letters off. Jesus.
Did he leave a ball mark? Keith J in Niagara Falls. Oh, come on now. The only Tiger Woods joke I really enjoyed was the... who the fuck told it the other day about about ripping the hair out. It's called the divot.
Oh, yeah, the divot.
I forgot exactly how it went, but that one made me laugh.
Yeah.
And the cheetah one kind of made me laugh the first time I heard it about 4 or 5 days ago now. So, well, you want the Tiger bullet points, Ant?
Yes, let's keep everybody up to date.
Okay, because we are your legitimate news leader, right?
Yeah, apparently so.
Gatorade drops their Tiger Focus drink. Insists the decision was made months ago, but the timing is perfect, so that's got to be very suspicious if you're a thinking man. 911 call from Tiger's home yesterday. We were one of the first to talk about that.
We were.
We beat CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, Don Imus. We beat them all.
We were at the forefront of that story.
Did you hear the 911 call?
No.
Oh, my God.
You got to hear that.
Well, I believe it's Tiger's wife just freaking losing her mind.
Really?
Because her mom is on the floor, basically.
Had a bellyache?
Had a bellyache, but they didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
They went out for some food, you know.
Yeah. And all the stress and everything. She had a little bellyache.
And this is what happened.
Oh my God, hurry up.
Fire rescue.
Okay, hurry up. My mom just collapsed.
Okay, calm down, okay? What is the address? And is she breathing? They're coming, okay? Calm down for a minute so I can understand what's happening.
She collapsed in the bathroom.
Is she breathing?
What do I do?
Is she breathing?
Yeah, I just...
Wait, she's locked in the bathroom? What do I do?
She collapsed in the bathroom.
Oh, I thought she said locked in the bathroom. Like, you know what to do. You know very well what to do. Get another golf club.
Club. Rescue her like you did Tiger.
Right. You know how to rescue people.
Boy, that 911 operator is no nonsense.
Yeah, fuck that.
Calm down.
Really?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I just ran to the phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
The Tiger kids.
She's fine.
She's fine. It's okay. Calm down for me for a minute, okay? Okay.
Do I have to give you the address? Yeah, we put you guys on speed dial now. Geez, well, it's the house.
It's unbelievable.
Look for a dented tree and a fire hydrant that's kind of askew.
Turn right at the fucked up fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that just gave me the hiccups. And then the woman apologizes to 911. They send paramedics anyway.
Oh, really?
So that was a no big deal situation in the end that everyone talked about for the first 2 or 3 hours yesterday morning.
Okay, you said she is breathing, right? Okay, is she conscious?
Yes, she is. She's fine.
You're saying she's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, is she able to talk?
To me.
She's talking to you. Can she tell you what happened?
Yeah, she said she collapsed and she fainted.
She fainted?
Happened?
Wow, she's everywhere.
For a while.
Is she bleeding from anywhere?
Happened? No.
Okay. And is her breathing completely normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
That's okay. Do you still want the paramedics to come out?
No, I think. What happened?
Wow, she is a nosy.
I'm sorry. I got so scared.
What happened? Okay. No, that's fine. We'd rather come check her and see and check her vitals and make sure that everything is okay.
What happened?
Tiger's mom
Is it
needs
okay
to-
for
happened? Yeah, I mean, I can...
What happened?
Yeah, it's not
What
urgent.
happened? Okay, is it okay if they come out and check her, though?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll come out and check her.
What happened?
No, she's dead. A victim of the modern age. Poor girl.
What happened?
What happened?
You know what? We got that clip late in the year, but that has to be clip of the year.
I love that one.
Are we doing clip of the year this year?
We should.
Clip of the year.
We've had a few good ones.
All right. So what else is with the bullet points? So that's your 911 call. Yes.
Yeah. Also, as far as the sponsors go, apparently the networks have stopped playing any of Tiger's spots.
Really?
Yeah. So
how the fuck does this guy ever play golf again?
How do you just step out?
Especially when the gay stuff starts coming out.
Oh.
What?
Do you think that? Yeah, all Tiger Woods ads withdrawn by marketers from prime time.
No, I don't know about that gay shit. Who knows? But, anything's possible at this point is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Anthony.
Yep.
And, man, you know, they love to heckle in golf. That's the new thing when you go to these golf tournaments. I don't know how the fuck he keeps his composure as they're just killing him
with
around the golf course
and stuff.
And by the way, for you non-golf fans, the first time Tiger should be playing golf would be late January. Torrey Pines.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
So he's got till late January.
Yeah, to just kind of hang low.
You know what, though?
And he probably doesn't even have to play Torrey Pines, but that's about the time that the PGA starts really rocking again.
This could totally calm down, and when he steps out on a golf course to play, it's going to be full blast, right back where we are today.
Oh, yeah.
With the story in the forefront.
And Silvio. Boy, do you not know this radio show.
Uh-oh.
Silvio in Ohio actually wrote, "Oh, my God, stop with the what happened clip."
Stop with the what happened?
Oh, you did not say that, Silvio.
What happened?
Oh, my God. Oh, you did not say that.
Maybe he meant to write, "Can you play what happened more?"
Another 100 times
What
today.
happened?
Oh, Silvio, why would you do that to yourself?
Or he forgot the don't in front.
What
Don't
happened?
stop with the what happened.
Kevin from Connecticut, I can't wait until the Tiger Woods Lemon Party pictures surface.
Oh.
With Jack Nicklaus and fucking Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer and Tiger at the Lemon Party. Rawr.
You know, once again, we go back.
Is that his mom?
That's all right.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened was your husband basically mentally abused your son from the age of 5 all the way until he dropped dead.
Yes.
Not really giving Tiger Woods a chance to live a, quote, normal life. So what happened, Mrs. Woods? Your son is making up for lost time.
Yeah. Boy, and is he ever? He loves the white pussy.
Well, he lives in. That's not a
He really
surprise, though.
does.
He lives in the white world. I mean, golf.
Yeah, but, you know.
Golf.
My chair. Yeah, but.
You can't even name one other black golf player, I bet. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Skin color black? Vijay Singh.
But
he's darker than
but he's
than
not,
Tiger.
He's not black. He's a sand.
He's in
What happened?
He's an Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't say VJ.
Can't say VJ. Michael Jordan.
Well, he plays a lot of golf now.
He does, but you know.
I think he's in the single digits as far as that handicap goes.
Yeah.
Where's B Golf when I need him? B Golf.
Wow.
B Golf became a father again.
Really?
He's the one that gives me golf lessons, and he's a big tweet guy. B Golf, give me another black golfer. I know there was that old fuck.
No idea.
Help me out. Who was the most popular black golfer before Tiger Woods? That's your question today.
Wow.
That is your question today. Just proving that he does live in a white world, so of course he's going to bang white women. Dude, I had black guys growing up, and they banged white girls because they were living in a white world.
Is there one guy called Jack Less? Is that his name? No? Oh, okay. I thought that was him.
All right, see, Silvio's getting it. Now he writes, please, please, please play more of the What Happened clip.
Right, now
Let's
you
take a trip to Ted's What Happened Emporium, matter of fact. Oh, Jimmy's out in L.A. He's doing his Leno thing.
Yes, he is. Very proud of the young boy, the young lad.
As we try to figure out the most popular black golfer after Tiger Woods. In the history of golf, by the way.
You really gotta...
I forgot there was this one guy.
Pumpsy Green?
Pumpsy Green.
Did Pumpsy
you think
Green
Pumpsy plays a little golf?
Was he the biggest? No.
Who the fuck? He was still playing when Tiger came around.
Yeah.
I used to know his name.
Huh?
Oh well.
Oh, are those?
I guess his life didn't mean anything.
Oh.
Afrogolf.com.
There's an Afrogolf.com?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Bagger Vance. Thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Bagger Vance, that was a real guy?
I don't know.
It was just
Of
the
course
movie.
not. People
With
saying
Will
Jim
Smith.
Thorpe. Not Jim Thorpe. Kenny, you know?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Kenny would
talking
just say, the perp.
Joe Lewis. What's wrong with you people? I'm talking about a guy that actually played in the PGA.
Yeah, not
Nathaniel Starks.
Nope. Lee Elder. Thank you.
Lee Elder?
I would say Lee Elder was the second most popular black golfer of all time as far as the PGA goes.
How many women he fucked? Was there a lot?
Lee Elder had big, dirty balls.
I did not know Eldrick was Tiger's name.
Yeah.
Eldrick?
Yeah, Eldrick, that's right.
Man, thank God they came up with Tiger. And now Eldrick Woods teeing off the 18th.
Good old Lee Elder. Look at this guy. Jesus.
Wow.
All right, Anthony, so we're doing the bullet points, getting this out of the way. Porn star Jocelyn James becomes the 11th girl linked to Tiger, who he allegedly paid for sex. So this one, he paid for sex.
Paid. God damn, man. He paid her?
Well, he's paying for it because, you know...
He's Tiger. I mean...
Yeah, but...
What's he paying for?
For stuff that the other girls aren't willing to do.
Aw, shit, yo.
I don't think the Perkins waitress was willing to do some of
this shit. Well, there's a picture that kind of shows...
there's a big...
This porn star's got no problem with the multicultural fucking. As a matter of fact. Looks like she's squatting on top of a California raisin.
All right, we said this one Playgirl attempting to authenticate nude photos that may or may not be of Tiger. Mm-hmm. Perez Hilton is reporting their fucking cell phone cock pics. Don't you need a face? You need a face with the cock, right?
I don't think you could just verify through just cock. Mm-hmm. Although, I believe, who was it that it was just identified by a cock? Marlon Brando sucking the dick
of that's
the guy that did the voice from Underdog.
That was one of our first bits we ever did that fucking made us laugh hard. What the hell was his name? What the hell was his name?
Wally Cox.
Wally Cox.
And yeah, that
that is a real picture.
Oh God.
How'd you get there so fast, Sam?
Well, Sam is on the computer today and very quick.
If you actually Google image search Marlon Brando cock,
it comes right up, right?
That's the first one.
And people say that is the real deal. That is not a fucking Photoshop, man. There is Marlon Brando sucking on Wally Cox's cock.
Wally Cox has a dark dick. Or did.
Maybe Wally Cox is...
He's terrible.
What voice did he do again?
Underdog.
It was Underdog? It was
yep.
Marlon Brando doing Underdog's cock. So you got the Playgirl. Tiger reportedly gave Mistress Jamie Jungers thousands of dollars, which she spent on lipo for her thighs.
That's this chick right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she's hot.
She is pretty hot.
I'm digging her.
Which one you like the most?
I'm saying her right there. When I look at the photos there, like this one here is so smoking.
Yeah.
She's wearing a tiny little. This thing is like 2 inches long. Her skirt, and it's a little like plaid, schoolgirly thing, and a black bra.
Are we all in agreement that the Perkins waitress is the ugliest?
That fucking bitch needs to take a walk.
She's horrendous.
Where's a picture of her, by the way?
You've seen pictures of her.
I want to see. There she is. Holy shit! Bring me my waffles and shut up.
She's horrendous.
Oh, is she the worst?
How embarrassing.
What do you need? You just picture her coming to your fucking table with plates up her arms with eggs and bacon and everything.
If you're cheating on your wife and you get caught, you better make sure it's not like with a girl like that.
Thank God there were more women.
So at least you could go to your wife, well, look.
Yeah.
Of course I had to.
Why would he fuck the Perkins with? Look at her. She got bad everything.
And they're starting to talk about how Tiger Woods might be a sex addict. I disagree. I think it's a guy that just never had a chance to fucking grow up.
There's
and the perv switch that we always talk about on our show. The perv switch went off, and he's like, I gotta make up for lost time.
He just wants to go hog wild, and he has been.
And why is he not talking
now?
I think
he's past the point where talking really
I think
will
he's
help.
not. I think he's not talking because he wakes up every morning and turns on his phone and checks the news and going, please.
Do you think he does that, or
As in,
you
please. He's scared what's coming out, what they know and don't know, because he knows it all.
You think it's that, or you think it's more like this? Wait a minute. Oh, God. Oh, what day is it? I gotta practice golf. Practice my swing. I'll get out there and oh my God, everybody knows I've been fucking hundreds of women. Ah! Oh my God.
Take another Ambien.
It wasn't a dream.
Take another Ambien, Tiger.
I gotta take an Ambien.
Take another Ambien. You're back to sleep now. There you go.
There it is.
Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.
Oh, this is nice. I can just... Oh, wait a minute. That was a good sleep. Oh, I'm so relaxed now. I think I'll go out. Well, don't I have a video to shoot for Cadillac, one of the sponsorships? Oh my God, there's cockpits of me out! There's cockpits! There's cockpits of my cock!
Take another Ambien. Take one right here. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Back to sleep, Tiger.
I was just... yeah. Oh, God, what time? Oh, did I miss the alarm? I think I missed the...
Almost done.
What do I have to do today? Wait a minute, I think I got... There's something in the back of my mind. Something important and pressing in the back of my mind. I can't... Oh, my God! Everyone knows I fucked an ugly Perkins waitress! Everybody knows it! Poor Tiger. Just waking up in cold sweats, popping Ambiens like Tic Tacs.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
The what's the word? Destruction, I guess.
Yeah.
Of a fucking...
An icon.
Right in front of our eyes.
People love this shit, though. They love watching it.
Unbelievable. And his approval rating, whatever you want to call it, is just dropping. Fucking dropping. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there going, come on. Now I like him even more, but...
Dude, do you, as a golf fan or as a sports fan or as anything...
I'm a Tiger Woods fan in general.
Give a shit? Do you really give a shit about what this guy has done, and would it affect you if... And aside from just going, let me see if he's got a scar on his lip, or oh, look at him, let's see how he plays. Would it affect you and go like, oh, you know, I'm put off by this guy?
Not at all.
No,
I don't really give a shit what he's doing. It's just an amazing story because it's Tiger. I keep saying that over and over again because it's Tiger Woods. It's an amazing story, and because we do a radio show, I give a shit because this is fucking great fodder for our show.
I just mean like as far as
my regular life,
rating,
my boring regular life, I don't care.
If you were polled by these people that do the approval rating,
I'll tell you the truth. I'm scared as a golf fan and as a Tiger Woods fan. I'm scared that because of all this, that we don't get to see him play anymore.
Yeah.
That's what really is bothering me, because I really do enjoy watching him play.
Yeah. I mean...
But besides that...
a lot of viewers into golf.
Not really.
A lot of people weren't watching golf before Tiger. Mm-hmm. It's, now if somebody polled me, though, and said, like, the approval rating on Tiger, has it dropped for you? Right. I would say no.
No.
I'd be one of them that says... No.
I've been playing all the Tiger Woods video games. I will absolutely buy the next one. When does it come out, Travis? February?
No, those usually come out in the summer.
I know, which is kind of weird.
You drive a golf cart around, you got to avoid Perkins waitresses and try to get to the hot porno chick.
She is
It's a whole new game. They're trashing the old model.
And what she is, this Perkins waitress? Just a cum dumpster. She's just... And then she thought that they might have a relationship. She's mad, and it's like, what? You're a Perkins waitress. An ugly one at best.
All these hotties that he's been banging that we've seen, she should just crawl back into a ditch. No, look, she's trying to look sultry in that picture. She's in a red dress.
She's got her glamour shot
with her.
It's horrendous.
Look, I have fuck me pumps on.
Wow, yeah.
That head of kindling. That fucking head of kindling she's got on there.
Horrible.
Is horrible. She needs, like, Tiger maybe to come in her hair a few times. She could comb that through.
Just unbelievable.
Perkins.
And finally, Anthony, Tiger's wife called Rachel Uchitel, and she's in the paper. She's back in New York City, by the way, and she cleans up nice. She's not that. She's average at best.
That was like the first one.
Yeah, the main one.
Yeah.
Supposedly Tiger's wife called. I thought we knew this already. Called Rachel the night of the car crash, then threw a cell phone at Tiger and broke his tooth. Then chased him around the house with a golf club and caused thousands of dollars of damage in the home.
Oh, man. That's probably in one swat at his house.
How does all this info get out there?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow,
that looks amazing.
Camel toe on her.
But look at the pictures of her just walking around New York City yesterday. I mean, she cleans up really, really nice.
Tiger just stretches out a woman's vagina. Look at the camel toe. I'm looking at a massive gap.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a fault line.
Looks like an elephant trunk.
Yeah, it picks up peanuts.
Picks up peanuts. Yeah, we know this one, but it's worth saying again today. Go ahead, Steve. North Carolina.
Yes.
Yes. Do you guys know what alias Tiger Woods used when he checked into the hospital?
Don't tell me. I am legend.
Very good.
Yes, we knew. Will Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Seems silly.
That kind of shows that he's delusional.
Yeah.
Think about it, that he lives in a different world. Probably to him, Will Smith is
just an average guy.
Average guy.
He was going on income and thinking, well,
right. Will Smith's an average guy. I'll pick him because I'm way above the Will Smiths of the world. Okay.
But don't you think the press might get curious that there's a black guy in the hospital named Will Smith, and you might want to check into it?
Of course.
Like, it defeats the whole purpose.
Scott, Iowa.
But Nipsey Russell.
How you doing? The reason that Gatorade dropped him is because their catchphrase would be Tiger Woods. Is it in you?
Is that really the catchphrase?
Yes, that was the one.
Is it in you?
Is it in you? Is it in you?
Longer.
Oh, didn't we do the Michael Jordan?
Freezing. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, that was the Michael Jordan thing. I remember now. I'm sorry. Let's go to Charlie in Staten Island. Charlie.
Yeah. The reason Tiger went with the Perkins waitress, he's with his boys. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. He's blind drunk. So, yeah, she looks pretty good. I'll take her home.
You think? Beer goggles? Something like that?
Think
Ambient goggles, whatever he looks through.
This is just amazing. Now we just wait for the next bit of info.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's what our lives have become. Downtime in between Tiger Woods' info. You know?
Yeah.
Just
my God.
Downtime.
There's a Gatorade ad that they're showing where a young Tiger Woods is walking through the woods with a bear. And he's telling him to give him some advice, I guess.
And now and then they cut right to the
911 call.
The blonde woman on the stretcher going into the hospital.
It is just a circus.
Yeah, how does TMZ know all this fucking news? How do they know that Tiger's wife was running around with a golf club?
Who
the fuck is talking out there?
I don't even doubt it, though. I don't doubt anything on their site.
Of course not.
Gatorade Tiger presents the Woods of Wisdom.
Quiet, please.
Tiger!
Now look here, little tiger. It's not that easy. You gotta focus through the ficus. You know, picture perfection to the pines. Cause when you give your undivided, the whole world will be united. You dig?
No.
Hey, you gotta concentrate on being great. That's right, son. Concentrate on being great. You gotta C-O-N-C-E and trait on B-E-I-N-G-I.
You better concentrate on masturbate now because you're pretty screwed.
new Gatorade Tiger. It's hydration for concentration.
Hydration. He needs it.
He needs hydration.
He's pumping out a lot of fluids.
Oh, boy, is he.
Bagless to boot. That's another bullet point.
Wait till the fucking pregnancy rumors start.
Oh, imagine the only one he knocks up is the Perkins waitress.
Oh, my God.
How awful would that be? He's got to fucking have some contact with her for the rest of his life and pay her off. And,
Oh, my God.
Oh, the Perkins waitress. She
Yuck.
stinks. Hate the Perkins waitress.
All right, there's your
digging
Tiger
the
news.
front page of the Post though today.
Yeah, she's all right.
That is a hot fucking.
When are we going to get one of these Hewers on our show?
Yeah. We are
Book
taking
one of these
all
Hewers.
interviews from all Hewers.
We'll even take the Perkins waitress. What the hell?
Slow down.
We have a conclusion to the fugitive bit. Not our
remember-
fugitive bit.
Right.
The original fugitive bit that our old station did. We'll explain if you don't know what that's about. And when we get back, we got two young, pretty good-looking teachers, completely naked, going at it in an empty classroom while the class is watching something in the auditorium.
Hot story.
And we're going to give out the Dick of the Day award after this break.
Yes.
Because this fucking asshole ruined it for everybody, including himself.
Yeah, that's what it is. He kind of,
And that is your tease as we go to break
up.
here. Opie and Anthony.
Ready?
On action.
Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it in you?
That's great.
Wait.
No.
Gatorade.
I gotta hear.
Is it in you?
Right. Ready? Is it in you? Ready? Gatorade, is it in you? No. Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it? Gatorade, is it in you? Nope. One more time.
Try the last way you just said it, just conversational. Gatorade,
That was great.
is it in you?
All right, ready? Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, Gatorade, is it in you? Okay, ready? Gatorade, is it in you? No, don't like that. Gatorade, is it in you? Okay. Gatorade, is it in you? It is.
You did a couple great ones. I love the really forceful Gatorade ones.
Opie and Anthony.
Hi.
Jim Norton in L.A. I think he's going to be on Leno tonight. I'm a little confused.
And Friday?
Tonight and Friday, that's right. Yeah, so make sure you check out Leno tonight and Friday on Jay Leno.
And I'm on Red Eye Thursday.
I see you got a haircut for your Red Eye appearance. You ready to roll?
I had to. It was really, I was getting a lot of mullet jokes that were coming in.
And now you got a short mullet.
Poof coming out. Yeah, that's just a shorter mullet.
Yeah, cool. A lot of
bringing it
TV
back.
time for the boys.
Yar.
We should have mentioned that in our meeting yesterday.
Yeah.
Like the big guy around here, he's clueless. He really is. It's like, why aren't you guys on TV? I'm like, where have you been? There's TV spots all over the place.
We pop up.
I think I'm going to jump back into that dumb TV thing again.
Jump into the foray.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun.
But he's like, he wants us booked on all these shows. It's like, we're kind of doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
I get calls to be on TV. Ann's on TV. Jimmy's on TV. Lots of TV.
Fun.
Hey, we were going to get into this this hot lesbian story. And I mean, it's a hot one, and we will.
Because it involves school, teachers.
Sure. But first, I want to thank Kevin from Connecticut.
Wow.
He's Kevin from CONN on Twitter, and he's a good one to follow. And I'm starting to follow people that actually give material to this radio show now.
People that contribute?
Yeah.
What are you up to? 1?
About 5. 5 or 6.
I'm up to 1, and that includes the staff.
If someone...
Oh, stop it. You guys can take a ribbon.
Oh! Yeah, we're going to give out Dick of the Day. What is this guy talking about? Yeah, but if you contribute to the Fine Radio Show with something really good, then it's an automatic follow. I start following you.
Ooh.
Steve from down the hall. Yes, Steve.
Yes, what's this about Dick of the Day?
Anyway, Kevin from CONN on Twitter brought it to my attention and Anthony's attention here that we meaning the O&A world, duped that Channel 9 TV station again.
Dude, this is number 3 for them. And then there was another station that got Paul Hargis.
It's the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
So one station got the Paul Hargis birthday wish in, and then this Channel 9, we're about to play the third one. What were the first two?
Ted Scheckler.
Okay.
Was up there, and that was the Photoshop of Jimmy with the mustache on.
That's the famous one. That's
hysterical.
That's the best one yet.
I love that one. Then there was Gregory Hughes
celebrating the big 3-0.
The big 3-0. And who was wishing him a happy birthday? Was it his Uncle Paul?
Uncle Paul and
little
Jimmy
and my mom and dad, which
little Jimmy.
Real nice considering my dad's dead. And
is that what they? Oh yeah, we did get into that conversation.
And I haven't talked to my mom in wow. You know what? I haven't talked to my mom in a year.
Oh my God.
How fucked up is my life?
Oh my God.
And Christmas is coming. What do I do? Do I drop her a little line? A little note?
Wow. That's a tough one.
We all have our shit that we have to deal with.
Crosses to bear, my friend.
That's right. So here's the new one. You want to just play it?
Yeah, play it and see if you can see which one is the sham.
Okay. Here we go. More birthday wishes.
It is birthday time.
It sure is. Happy 12th birthday to Michelle Toulouse. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, Melanie, Joey, Casey, and Rascal.
Happy 15th birthday to Derek and Danielle Kobach. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, and Casey.
Happy 7th birthday to Connor Peterson. Birthday wishes from your fishing buddies, Lacey and Scott.
Happy 11th birthday here going out to Jordan Hartman. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, and Evan.
Happy 9th birthday to Brennan Baseman. Birthday
There's
wishes
no more in this,
from Mom,
right?
Dad, Trevor, Amanda, Fletcher, and Honey.
No. Let's play it out just in
birthday
case.
to Katie Norbum. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, Paige, and Emily.
Tom Netto is 21 today. Birthday wishes from your friends and family.
Tom
It's now 6:53. Your top stories are after the break.
And I'll have a final.
How the fuck?
Send birthday wishes.
Yeah, bag it up.
How the fuck, as a news person, do you allow this to go on and not...
You're going to ruin it.
No, they're too stupid. How do you not know about the Peterson case?
Connor Peterson, happy 7th birthday from your fishing buddies, Scott and Lacey.
Now, of course...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Scott Peterson killed his wife, Lacey, threw her in the ocean, pregnant, and they found her a while later, and they also found a Connor who had kind of drifted out of her as they were in the murky depths of the Pacific. Just a horrific story of murder. And covered on the news ad nauseum when it was
probably
happening.
On that station.
Yes.
Probably, of course, on that station.
And he said he was going on a fishing trip, and that was I mean, it has all the features. And the kid is just adorable that they're showing here.
That's
little Connor
kid.
Peterson is up there. He's smiling, and I can't believe they fell for that.
Jimmy the Creep writes, whoever did that is a god among men.
Yeah.
Get him on the air, and how could this come up without little Jimmy here? I understand. We still got to do the radio show without Jimmy, so we'll play it for him when he gets back.
Jimmy would be shitting his pants
Of
laughing
course.
right now. Yeah. I got to hear that again.
I don't want to know who's doing this.
No.
In a way. I just don't want to know.
Just let him keep
This guy
rolling.
is, like, getting some shit done. We might have to move on to other TV stations.
It's hysterical.
Let's hear that again.
Little Jordan Hartman.
It is birthday time.
It sure is. Happy 12th birthday to Michelle Toulouse. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, Melanie, Joey, Casey, and Rascal.
Happy 15th birthday to Derek and Danielle Kobach.
D-boy.
Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, and Casey.
Happy 7th birthday to Connor Peterson. Birthday wishes from your fishing buddies, Lacey and Scott.
Happy 11th birthday.
Fishing buddies, he's 7. Fishing buddies, Lacey and Scott. You have the whole all the principles of the murder in there.
Oh,
and
wow.
And the MO.
Yeah.
What a tool.
And the fact that it happened 7 years ago.
Yes, and it
he would be
happened 7 years ago.
Is it 7 years ago?
Yeah,
That's
it
what I
was
was trying to figure out. So it definitely is, wow, pretty much the anniversary of this horrific event that happened.
This for you, mommy.
Right. Kevin from Connecticut just wrote, I have to give credit to Mr. Soupy Drek on YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Soupy Drek gets the credit. So he might be the guy. Is he the guy?
What happened?
Well, he's building a library now because he's also got Ted Scheckler.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the Happy 3-0 Gregory Hughes on this YouTube channel.
Collect them all.
Sure. I just tweeted that shit, too, if you want to check it out.
God, is that funny?
Absolutely. This guy's my new hero. That's Eric from Salt Lake. That's somebody's 7-year-old kid. He just
I
took
know.
a picture.
It's like a real up-close picture.
It's probably his own
smiling.
kid, you know.
Little Connor Peterson.
That's amazing. We'll play that again. Remind us we have to play that for Jimmy, because Jimmy's not back till, what, Monday?
Yeah.
Monday. All right, hey. I'm going to read every fucking word of this story.
Hotness.
I hope my reading's good today, because I want you to get all this goodness in. You might want to jerk off to this one if you're alone in your car.
Yeah, just pull it out right now.
I'm going to be honest with you. You might
Start
have
jacking.
to. Now you guys wished we install cameras in our classroom after all. Okay. Teachers pet each other.
Ah, like teacher's pet.
Clever with the headline. Clever with the headline.
Aren't they always?
Romance language teachers Cindy Morrow and Alini Brito apparently took subject matters literally.
Yeah.
The two were tossed from James Madison High School in Brooklyn after being caught naked, sources say. Here's the story. Naked lust was part of their lesson plan at high school, sources say.
Oh.
Who's hot for teacher? Looks like the other teacher. Two female Romance language instructors were tossed out of their Brooklyn high school after being caught undressed.
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 The teachers are undressed.
Undressed. Should we just slow down right there?
Yeah.
Visualize what undressed means to you. That's why radio rules.
You're undressed.
Maybe we should take phone calls. What does undressed mean to you?
Were they totally nude?
Well, that's
or
what
did they
you
have
like.
I love them naked.
I want undressed where, like, the bra's askew, maybe a boob is popped out.
I like complete
and the
nudity.
panties are having a tough time, staying in place.
Yeah.
That's a nice undressed image for me.
That's hot, but I'll tell you.
Totally nude?
Head to toe. I don't like not even jewelry. Get all that shit off.
All right, so undressed in an empty classroom. Holy shit.
Well, what have we got here?
Students at James Madison High School in Midwood were watching a talent show in the auditorium.
Talent show?
While the two teachers were speaking the international language of love.
Wow.
What is the international language of love?
I think licking box in this case.
Licking box?
That's what I would think. They were speaking French to each other.
Yeah, they were.
If you know what I mean.
Now,
scissor. Maybe they were doing the Scissor Sisters, where they get in there with their legs together
Stupidest thing ever.
and start grinding and
just bumping donuts.
Yeah, they just like
what is that going to do?
Mash them together like two plungers.
They need a crawler and a donut, not two donuts.
You need a linchpin.
And right up, and I'm not even going to tease this anymore. The Dick of the Day award goes to a janitor who stumbled on the French teacher and the married Spanish instructor and tattled to school officials.
What is wrong with this guy?
The fuck is wrong with this janitor? You have a shitty fucking job to begin with. You come across like gold. Keep it to your fucking self.
See, too bad Jimmy isn't here. Someone said Ted Scheckler, the janitor. I have to clean that mess up.
Oh, you think that's why?
Oh, yeah, that's why he was angry.
He's sick of trying to clean up the slime marks.
I've been mopping all evening.
Oh, God.
What an idiot. So what did the homosexual janitor do? Why did he...
What is wrong with him?
I know. See, because they just started yanking it. Just walk in the room and go, ladies, keep doing what you're doing.
do the Bill Murray from Caddyshack?
I'm just gonna sit here and spank.
What's the fucking dialogue from that scene with the ball washer?
You're a tramp.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, man, he comes across this.
Mm-hmm.
This is goodness that is going to happen again.
Yeah.
You're in on this. No one knows you're in on this, so fucking relax and enjoy.
Yeah.
Look, man, when I discovered the peephole in the coach's fucking office that led to the girls' locker room, did I tattle?
You don't rat.
Told a few people I knew I could trust. That's what you do. And then I swear to God, it's right out of a movie. You just move the cork board to the right.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking hole into the girls' locker room. And I'm going to go tell the school?
This guy absolutely could have walked in there and said, ladies, don't do anything. Just stay, do what you're doing. I'm just going to stand here and watch. And, you know, we don't want anything messy to happen, like you lose your jobs over anything like this. So I'll watch the door for you. Mm-hmm. You just keep doing what you do. Zip. And then just start jacking off.
You can't tell
continue.
You can't tell the teachers anything though, because they'll get paranoid.
What?
The janitor can't say shit to anybody.
No, I wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
I'd be like, well, when I'll see you back here next time.
Well, let's continue. Both tenured teachers were removed from the classroom immediately and sent to educational department rubber rooms while they're investigated for misconduct. Okay. The episode is the talk of the school. No shit. Students even set up a Facebook group to discuss the shenanigans, and it already has more than 500 fans.
I bet it has more now.
Now you guys wish we installed cameras in our classrooms. After all, wrote one student. Janitor Robert Colantuani refused to comment yesterday. I can't talk about it. I'm sorry, he said. Brito's husband reached by phone, said he was unaware of the accusations but denied them. The school district has not informed my wife of these allegations, and they are untrue.
Oh.
Students said both teachers were popular. No shit.
I bet.
Miss Morrow was pretty fun, said junior Eddie Ramirez, 18. She dressed like a teenage girl. She'd wear low-cut tops, shorts, 3/4 length jeans. She was kind of sexy.
That's nice.
Oh, my God. I had old bags.
Oh, is this the,
Is that the Facebook page?
No.
I'm looking for it. All right. You could see that she was the kind of person who would flirt. Students said Morrow dyed some of her hair pink over the summer. The teacher's dyeing her hair pink.
Yeah, it's a little distracting for the students.
And has an array of sexy tattoos, a sun on her lower back, a flower on her leg, and a star on her foot. Yeah, she's got the tramp stamp.
And which one is that?
I don't know. Well, let me think. Morrow is, Morrow, the kind of like sort of red hair, like strawberry blonde.
Oh, right.
Kinky red hair.
Yeah, she looks like a dirty fucking girl.
Yeah?
The other one looks like, she'll take it when she can get it. That one, though, looks like a whore.
A hua?
A hua? In my personal opinion.
So she dyed her hair pink and whatnot. Wow. A lot of tattoos. Brito opted for more demure attire. She's pretty, said one 17-year-old who took French with her. Mrs. Brito was good-looking. Oh, yeah. One student said. A 16-year-old sophomore said Brito was a teacher students would come to with problems. She usually dresses elegant, looks smart. This is a perfect fucking lesbian situation.
Yes.
You got the dirty girl and then the one that's kind of like, I don't know.
Little prim and proper.
You think this is safe?
Why don't you take your clothes off?
I don't know. Well, you sure about this?
Yeah, there's an assembly going on right now. No one will be around. Well... Okay. I'm just gonna unbutton my top a little so you can feel my tits. Oh. See, is that good? I'm gonna take all my clothes off.
Who do you think?
You sure?
Who do you think was getting the finger pie?
I think Dirty Girl was licking demure.
Dirty Girl was getting
Snatch.
lots of finger pie, right?
Yeah, but I think she was licking Snatch.
Licking Snatch?
Yeah.
You think she licked her
Those
asshole?
legs were up in the air.
Did she give her the car wash where you lick everything?
Oh, yeah. Front to back.
Front to back, back to front.
Tailbone to belly button.
It's all in play?
Oh, everything. It's all in play. There's no out of bounds, my friend.
Right, Tiger?
No out of bounds.
Tiger knows how to play both holes at the same time. Right, Tiger? I don't know.
I like applying a nice True Coat on a girl.
She usually dressed elegant. That's pretty fucking hot. He said she's good looking and she was friendly, not flirty, just friendly.
Yeah.
Perfect scenario, man.
It really is.
You got the one you knew right off the bat was a goer, and then this other sort of innocent one. Students said gossip about the romp was flying through the school where staff members were trying to keep a lid on it. See, the staff members were trying to keep a lid on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The teachers don't even want you to bring it up because they say they'll get in trouble if we're talking about it in class, Eddie Ramirez said. They just say, let it go. Teachers and administrators at James Madison would not comment yesterday, but it was confirmed that this went on by the education department. There was an incident in the evening when there was a school performance, department spokeswoman Margie Feinberg said.
Oh, she's not sexy.
No, Feinberg.
Margie Feinberg here, making sure everything's on the up and up. Shut up, Margie Feinberg. Let the chicks fucking eat each other while there's some function going on. Who cares?
The two teachers have been reassigned pending the outcome of an education department investigation. These two are so fucking fired.
So incredibly and completely fired.
Not just fired, so fired.
What happened?
We just fucking told you what happened.
Come on. You think they'll just console each other in one of their apartments?
Yeah.
Can you believe they took our jobs and fired us? And
And you know, I don't know if they're both married, but you know one husband is going to have no fucking problem with this.
Yeah, hey, why didn't you tell me?
Why don't you invite her over?
Yeah, she should come over and you two should discuss this. No, I really think she should come over.
You guys should discuss strategy.
Yeah, because you two are going to have to sort out maybe what you want to tell the press and stuff. I'll stay here to make sure, I'll be a listener, someone that can listen to your suggestions.
And then he leaves the room and you could hear the shaky hands as he's trying to get drinks together for the broads.
Clank, clank. The ice in the glass is all clanking. Just something to relax the two of you a little.
I gotta get something to relax these two.
So, huh? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. He sits down between the two of them.
Innocently.
Yeah.
That's between the two.
One hand on each of their legs, so pats them.
Yeah.
So what do you think, girls? What do you think we should do?
Yeah.
Big bulging boner in his head. Like an obvious hard-on and a wet spot where he's just been leaking. Yeah. What a great gimmick for that guy.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I don't think one of these guys is going to have a problem with this at all.
Hey, you've been drinking. You should probably stay the night. We have room.
Someone said I glazed over a detail. Oh my God, I'm not doing my job if I did. Greg in DC, what do you got, buddy?
Greg.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry, boys, to get the heterosexual sex out of the show because we so often get dick on this show.
Yes,
but,
literally.
You glazed over the fact that they've got an 18-year-old junior, which means he's probably going to be 20 when he graduates. He's fucking stupid.
Oh, it was an 18-year-old junior?
You mentioned 18-year-old Junior Ramirez, I think.
Well, he's not learning anything because his teachers are fucking licking each other's boxes.
Yeah, the teachers are bored. They've got a bunch of retarded kids that they're teaching, so what else are they going to do? You know what? These kids are stupid. Let's fuck.
Maybe he was left back or, was on.
Yeah, if you're left back, you're not exactly brilliant.
He wasn't paroled that 1 year. He hadn't been paroled yet.
Anyway, thank you, boys, for bringing the hetero sex in. I know it only happens once a month. I'm going to keep listening.
You better pay more attention. I mean, I think we got rid of that faggoty stuff a while ago now.
Nice story.
As soon as you started talking about Tiger Woods, you did.
All right, good. We're going to try to keep this going.
Good, thank you.
You don't have your gym whistle today, do you?
No, damn it. I know. I don't know what happened to my whistle. My whistle never got replaced after Tippy Tom was using it that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the late Tippy Tom. I'm going to blow a whistle! And I'm just listening, driving home in horror.
What? All right, we're getting inside info. We got Chris in Brooklyn. Chris.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, Chris.
A friend of mine actually works at the school. He told me about a week ago this was going on, and he said the janitor had to rat these people out because he was afraid that they were going to wind up bringing him up on rape charges or something if the word got out.
What is he afraid of? How much lower can he go? He's already a janitor.
Yeah, right? Cares? If you're in prison, you'd be mopping floors.
Dude, if I was a janitor and I came across lesbian action, I'm not saying shit. It's going to make my job a lot
Not
better.
only that, but what janitor is thinking that far ahead? He didn't think that far ahead in life.
Right.
And he's thinking that far ahead that if I get accused, they might do this and that. Blah, 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 blah. Stop.
What is that about? Guys don't squeal on that shit. Ever.
Squealer. You Hague. Yeah. You know, that might be true, though. Maybe the guy saw and thought, they could turn this around on me and say I was sexually assaulting them. They have 2 against 1. A good story.
Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention when I was reading. Did the janitor catch them?
Yeah, it walked in on him, apparently.
Oh, I see now.
And then it could have been like,
I see where that could be maybe a problem. So maybe they used the janitor to save their own asses.
Yeah, then they throw the janitor to the wolves.
Right.
So, we were in this room. He comes in here and sexually assaults the 2 of us. And he goes, no, they were naked. It's like, yeah, sure we were naked.
Oh, brother.
And then he's clink.
I guess you're right. Let's say hi to Matt in Brooklyn. Matt.
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Matt.
Listen, what the fuck is the matter with this janitor, man? When you watch a porno and you sit there and you're like, this bullshit never happens in real life. This is happening in real life to this guy, man. You should just join in.
He must have opened the door. He must have opened the door and been taken them completely by surprise. If I saw it at first, I would have whipped out the cell phone, taken a few snapshots first.
Right.
Maybe you did.
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Would you have dropped the Murphy soap right there?
Oh, yeah.
All over the place?
That goes all the fucking cleaners.
All the cleaning supplies?
The cardboard fucking toilet paper that he's restocking in the bathrooms.
More info on this Ramirez kid who might be too old for high school. Phil in Philly.
Phil?
Hey, Bubba Boy.
Hey, Phil.
I'm just calling to say that I don't think you guys glazed over anything. The kid's not 18. He's not an 18-year-old junior. His name is Junior Ramirez.
Is that true?
No. Let me say.
No?
No, it's Junior Eddie Ramirez. Junior Ramirez.
You never know. That's pretty funny. Let me say hi to Nastasha. Nastasha, Brooklyn.
Morning, boys. I just had to call in because I graduated from James Madison High School.
You did?
Yes, I did. And these types of things never happened when I was there. But I was just thinking while I was listening to you guys how many male teachers are angry that they were forced to watch the kids in the talent show instead of walking through the halls and maybe stumbling upon
a real talent show, right?
Teachers in the classroom.
Yeah.
It's very exciting that this happened at our high school.
That's a pretty hot story, isn't it?
Not necessarily for me, since I'm not really into lesbian action, but it is very funny that this happened.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? You know how hot lesbian action is?
Great.
Well, not to
You know what you're
me,
missing?
but I'm sure for you guys it is.
Good.
Of course it is.
Especially if my cock is involved.
I'm very glad you guys are talking about it, though.
All right, Guidette.
It's great. But I just stop calling me that.
All right,
Bye,
Guidette.
guys.
Guidette.
Jersey Shore just fucking rules. Everybody's talking about it. If you go on Facebook, that's all it is people quoting Jersey Shore now.
Yep.
Sean in North Carolina writes, Anthony, 2 girls, 1 schmuck.
Oh.
2 girls, 1 schmuck.
How great would it be if you walked in and they were eating each other's shit?
Maybe janitor tried and got turned down, then got revenge by ratting. That's okay. You know, maybe we can't give him Dick of the Day award.
Maybe. You think he went over there and threw down some sawdust for him to sop up some of that wetness?
Some of the slop.
Yeah, the janitor always had the sawdust just in case someone puked or pissed their pants in the cafeteria. Just nonchalantly goes over and starts laying down some of that stuff.
Does it clean up female fluids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
the
think
mop
so.
out.
Well, there you go. That story is just amazing.
Hotness.
So, ladies, if you got a lesbian story, of course you call our show.
Nothing wrong with that.
We're your place for lesbian stories.
Yeah.
Hot lesbian stories.
Never happens, thank God, with the, 2 male teachers. You never.
Yeah, it's just not the same, isn't it?
The fucking math teacher and the science teacher just going at it. Yuck.
Well, let's do an experiment.
You don't want to see that.
Give me two very manly names. Let's do an experiment here.
All right. No, not Anthony and Richard. Bastards.
Two.
Dirk and Brock. Wait a minute. No, not Brock. Steve C.
All right, Steve C. Good. Steve C. and who?
And Brock. Gus and Helmer, very good.
Brock?
And Brock, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve C. and Brock. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I do this right. Brock. So Brock will go here.
Yeah.
I got to, rewrite this a little bit so I don't fuck it up.
Steve C. and Brock.
Yeah, I don't have to do the whole thing. Okay.
Just the juicy part.
Two. Okay.
Yeah.
And instead of language teachers, what are the male teachers?
Shop. One has to be the shop teacher.
Shop teacher.
Shop teacher.
And social studies.
Social studies.
That's horrible.
Social studies.
All right, bear with me. I'm trying to write this. God, this is like ad libs. This is fun.
Yes.
Or Mad Libs. What's
Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
It's gay libs.
It's gay libs, everybody, right. Okay.
See if it's as hot.
Naked lust was part of their lesson plan at high school, sources say. Who's hot for teacher? Looks like the other teacher. Two male teachers, one that teaches shop and the other that teaches social studies, were tossed out of their Brooklyn high school after being caught undressed in an empty classroom.
Now this story becomes just funny. You picture
Let's
it.
do Mad Libs all day. Students at James Madison High School in Midwood were watching a talent show in the auditorium while Steve C. and Brock were speaking the international language of love. A janitor stumbled on Brock and Steve C., a married social studies teacher, and the shop teacher on November 20th. Both tenured teachers were removed from the classroom and sent to education department rubber rooms while they were investigated for misconduct, sources said. The episode is the talk of the school. Students even set up a Facebook group to discuss the shenanigans, and it already has more than 500 fans.
One of the teachers was nice and handsome.
Yeah.
He dressed like a surfer.
Janitor Robert, refused to comment yesterday. I can't talk about it. I'm sorry, he said. Steve C.'s husband reached by phone, said he was unaware of the accusations, but denied them. You get the point.
Yeah. That's good.
Not as hot.
I like that.
Not as hot, Ann. Dun, dun, dun.
Porno music.
I think my blood sugar just literally dropped through the fucking floor. I haven't eaten yet.
Really? You got the shakes?
Yeah, I got to get some fucking food in me. Can we take an early break?
If my sandwich is here, then we can. If not, nope.
Well, we'll take another break when your Sambo comes.
All right.
Or you're going to do the show alone because I'm going to pass out.
No, we're
going to have the conclusion to the 92.3 Now Fugitive.
Remember that?
The fugitive has been caught.
I bet it was real exciting and got a lot of exposure and news.
Well, it's a segment we like to call Shit Radio, and Sam will explain all those details for you, Anthony.
The footnote, no one cares.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
We're going to go to break as Jesse Ventura talks crazy for 88 seconds. We love these pieces. Opie and Anthony. Patrice O'Neill's going to be joining us in a few minutes. Jay Leno has Jim Norton, of course, tonight and Friday. Let's not forget about that. And then Jimmy flies off to Kansas City, I believe, for the weekend, right?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Jimmy should freaking call us from the road. He hates doing phoners. That's why I think it would be really good. Anthony, a couple quickies. Your fucking Yankees got fucking Curtis Granderson?
Yes, from Detroit.
Holy, what the fuck?
He apparently can hit a ball.
No shit he can.
To the short side of Yankee Stadium, too, which is very good.
Right.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing a lot. Well, you think they spend money, the Yankees?
A little bit. But how many star players do they need?
Well, I think bye-bye to a few. That might help. Get the thing done like Damon.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think,
whatever.
I think Phil Koch, too, right? Didn't they get rid of Koch?
I don't know. I really don't know.
He was part of the deal.
Yeah, Koch. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, who did the Yankees give up? So they
Koch.
yeah,
Koch and
I heard that. And who else, though?
A couple other, just prospects.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stupid prospects. The Yankees don't acknowledge prospects.
What
for the
about
most
Java
part.
Chamberlain?
Oh, no,
We're still saddled. We're still saddled with him. Stand him.
Also, just some quick stuff. Aerosmith denies that Lenny Kravitz will be their new singer. Lenny Kravitz is the lead singer of
Why are they
Aerosmith?
denying something I heard nothing about anyway?
I think they put out that rumor, right?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Like the world is abuzz that Lenny Kravitz is going to be your new singer. You're right, Ed.
We should deny shit that never happened.
You're so right. No one's talking about that.
No.
I would love to know where that came from. It's obvious Aerosmith's moving on without Steven Tyler, because Steven Tyler said something like he wants to take the next 2 years off, he wants to do a solo record and all that. That's all well and good, but these guys are in their 60s. They don't have much time left as a band.
How long are they going to be able to?
So they don't want to sit around for 2 years as Tyler decides, when he wants to come back.
He could do some of those projects he's had to put on the back burner, like Saucy Jack.
Yeah. And Journey ruined it for everyone, because now you could just get a young fucking Filipino to sing for your band, and everyone's like, fuck, yeah.
Dude, there's plenty of Aerosmith cover bands out there where the lead singer does a great job, so
yeah,
I'm sure they'll just audition a few of those.
And you want to guess the top downloaded album? On iTunes for 2009? You're not going to get this one.
Top downloaded album?
The song I can't even listen to anymore.
Is it fucking
can't even listen
Lady
to the
Gaga?
fucking song. No, it's actually a rock act.
Oh, rock. Let's see.
Top downloaded album on iTunes for 2009. That gave it away, album. I mean, Lady Gaga.
Album. Yeah.
It's all about the hits.
Well, of course. I have no clue.
Kings of Leon.
Really?
With that one song that was played every fucking where. This song.
It? Happy Drake.
You know this song?
Yeah.
You like it?
Not really.
We should talk about the most overplayed song of 2009. This is right up there.
I really fell into that fucking crevasse of not really liking music that's out there these days. There isn't too much good. Now, I'm hoping I pull out of it, but I just don't like the sound of fucking what's out there right now.
Now?
Yeah. Yes, now.
Finally, now? It hits you?
It finally hit me.
Stephen S. from Bayshore, we missed the obvious line. The band is now going to become Afrosmith.
God damn. Good one.
A good one. Afrosmith. Would you go see a band called Afrosmith?
No.
Why not? I would have to go see that.
That's like Dred Zeppelin.
Most overplayed song of 2009. Maybe a Lady Gaga song?
No.
What's the one song that you just... Well, it's got to be a song that... It's got to be a pop song, because we don't really listen to pop music, but if you're going into your stores in and out here and there, that one song that you can't avoid.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
Most overplayed song of 2009. We'll get a short list together.
Oh, yeah.
And then another quickie, and then we got to say hi to Patrice O'Neill here. You know how a lot of people out there want us to just get along with the world, Ant?
What do you mean by us? Like us personally, or the United States? What do you mean us?
Huh?
Literally or figuratively?
What happened?
You said you lost. You know how people want us to get along with the world?
Yeah, there's like a.
Do you mean me, Opie, and Anthony?
No, there's people.
Or the United States?
There's people in the United States. There's people from other countries. They just think that it would be good for all of us to just get along with each other.
As humanity.
As humanity. Correctamundo. And they said that would solve a lot of these problems if we just got along with everyone.
Yeah.
Well, here's an example of why that will never happen.
It's just not going to happen.
Uganda considers death penalty for homosexuals and jail for family and friends who fail to report them. How the fuck are you supposed to get along with other people in the world when this shit is still going on?
that do stuff like that. And, by the way, the homosexuals ought to look at this country and go, wow, it could be worse. Mm-hmm. We're not allowed to get married, but at least they're not arresting us and our families for sucking a little knob.
Is Steve C. Ugandan?
Oh, no. Although, if you painted him a little darker, he might look like Idi Amin at this point, but I don't think he's...
Coldplay?
Yeah, anything by Coldplay, people are saying?
Was that a 2009 song, Travis?
No, that was last year.
It was, right? I was thinking that myself. I think you got to go Lady Gaga or maybe a little Black Eyed Peas action.
What song, though? Like, what song is constantly fucking playing over and over on
Patrice, you got a clue on
hit
that?
radio?
Most
On
overplayed
hit radio?
song of 2009.
What song is just playing over and over and fucking over again?
And over and
I can't
over
think of it. I
and
can't
over.
think. I don't have it.
Hold on, let me see what we got here. Let's say hi to Dan in Ohio. Dan.
That Derek Jeter New York
Beyonce's
song.
Single Ladies, ad nauseum. Terrible.
What?
Oh, how about Boom Boom Pow, Boom Boom Pow.
That was the
boom,
highest
boom,
selling
pow.
single of the year. So
What, Boom
Was
Boom
it?
Pow?
Yeah, on iTunes.
A Boom
Yeah.
Boom Pow.
Empire State of Mind.
That's
That
released, just came out, though.
Released later, but my God, that thing is not off the fucking radio. Enough already. Shut it.
I like the part of the song where Jay-Z's trying to catch up with his own lyrics.
Come on.
Talking about Frank Sinatra, and he's just running out of fucking steam, and he's just... Really? You don't think so?
He's not running out of steam.
Why isn't anyone pointing this out?
Because he doesn't run out of steam.
He wrote too many words for his own song.
He invented steam.
And you can tell he's running out of air and everything, trying to get that Frank Sinatra.
He's not running out of air.
Can you give me that part of the song
It's his
where he runs
cadence.
out of air?
It's his cadence.
Is
Oh.
this
Yes.
Party in the USA? Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Party in the USA, where she says she doesn't know who Jay-Z is. Even though she sings about Jay-Z.
She's a bitch.
No.
She really is a twat.
She's pretty hot.
She's going to grow up to be a fine twat.
You betcha.
But Taylor Swift needs a little more meat on her bones, but You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift.
That's the one.
You know
That's
what?
the biggie.
Maybe this year didn't have an overplayed song.
Really?
Because when you do this at the end of any other year, I mean, the phones are lit and everyone says the same fucking song.
Yeah.
This was a very good year for pop music.
Really?
Very good year for pop music.
How about Slow Rider?
Flow Rider?
Oh, Flow Rider?
I don't know, unless it's a song.
I know Slow Rider. Or Slow Ride. All right, we're just babbling now. Hi, Patrice.
I don't know that one.
Good morning.
You all right?
How you doing, man? What's up?
I like when Patrice first gets here. You're very manageable. You're still waking up.
I just was listening to
Within 10 minutes, you'll just be out of your fucking mind with that
stuff.
With that laugh of yours and your commentary, and we're gonna love it.
maybe I won't today.
Are you mellow
Love that
today?
motherfucker.
Are you mellow
I'm not
today?
the boss of my emotions. I'm like, if I just fucking mellow out and just fucking hang back.
You can do that.
Are you think you're not capable of that?
I absolutely am.
Of just mellowing out?
I'll mellow out today. I'll just be mellow.
Oh no, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm not even planning on it. It's
Here we
just-
go. See, the voice is getting
I'm
up
just
there
saying.
ready.
There you go. You know.
Tiger Woods, brother. What's your take?
Yeah, it's
I'm
a lot
asking
of-
everybody that we see for the first time since this thing broke.
A lot of take.
It's a good
I've been
take.
consumed by it.
We all have.
I think it's a good thing.
Why?
I think it's a good thing for all men that this happened, that he did this, because it. I've been preaching this for years, but that women have to talk about it. I mean, I know, Opie, you're not interested in threesomes and shit like that, but what women do have to understand is that we look. That's a part of our soul.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't bleed every month. We don't fucking sit down to pee. We don't pop babies out. The one thing that we suffer with is when we're committed, when we decide that we commit, and women should understand what commitment is. It's a commitment to us, not commitment to them. It's a commitment that I can be not a piece of shit one day in my life.
Yeah.
That it doesn't solve the problem of strange twat everywhere.
Yeah.
And what's good about the one thing that's good, there's many good things about it, is that now this happened at the highest level. He's almost a deity in terms of his stature, not his level, because because Kobe had a little bit of a little bit of piece of shit in him. You can feel it.
Right.
You never felt like Tiger Woods had a little piece of shit in him.
Never felt.
That's why this is a great story,
this is
right?
beautiful, because you never. But see, I don't want him to be destroyed by this.
Oh my God, that's too late.
It's as long as he can just play golf, he'll get past it. But this opens up a world of women to a world of women that thought there were men that, you know, they classify motherfuckers who cheat as just these pieces of shit. But not only did the highest level human being and quote unquote fucking cheat, he was a piece of shit. That's what I like.
And
he
say
was
goodbye
a
to Mello Patrice.
hunk of shit. Fucking dirty, stinking ass bitches, and they all coming out the woodwork. These fucking traitorous whores. Stinking, dirty, traitorous, dumb whores, right?
Yeah.
Who could have, first of all, how many women could Tiger Woods have? Exactly.
As many as
a ridiculous
Tiger Woods
number.
wants.
Infinity.
Right.
How many of these he really had? Four bitches? That means he loved them all. He's not a fucking...
He's up to 11.
He's up to 11.
He's up to 11.
Tiger Woods with 11 bitches is nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
That means it's at least 20. I think we
Let's say it's 100.
I think we only have 50% of the info right now.
Let's say it's
I think we're only
100.
half done with this shit.
Let's say we add another 90. That's only 2 estate for Tiger Woods, who can have them all and never has. He's getting strange pussy. That doesn't mean he doesn't love his kids or that crazy bitch, that fucking nanny who was passed around, by the way. And this is what listen.
She was a nanny for another golfer.
Yes.
On the PGA Tour.
That's what rich guys do. And here's where these stupid whores are fucking up. He could have, Tiger, been introducing, once you get into that certain status as a bitch, you get introduced to other dudes. Now, I'm not saying she was passed around as a whore. I'm saying Tiger was introduced to her through another dude.
Right.
Now, Tiger, these fucking other pieces of shit, especially that old raggedy bitch that's sitting there trying to hold on. You see this one? That 50-year-old mess?
Wait, what are you talking about?
One of them.
The Perkins waitress.
The Perkins waitress.
We love the Perkins waitress.
How dare she not have cold?
Exactly.
How dare she not have cold? But anyway, Tiger could have introduced her to one of his shitty old white friends who thinks she's hot.
Yeah.
And possibly had a fucking marriage to a millionaire, as opposed to getting $150,000, $60,000 after taxes. Now she can't even be passed around through the billionaire club to meet, because she's a disloyal cunt. Stupid bitch. Only one girl can be one. But it's not bad to be two. Imagine a girl that's number 2 in your life.
The one, and they're fighting over the number 2 position. They're all pissed off that Tiger has more than one number 2.
The second,
they already accepted the wife thing, but they want to be the main mistress, and now they're finding, no, fuck you, I'm just one of many. So now they're all pissed off at each other, and they all were convinced that Tiger. Some of these broads were convinced Tiger was going to leave his beautiful wife for them.
Tiger's a fucking. He is a novice to his heart, and this is what makes it fantastic. See, Kobe was different. Kobe was doing what he was supposed to do, fucking some skank. And here's another thing, Tiger, that he's a novice. You don't fuck a bitch who thinks she can be number 1. I cheat on my girl. It's with fat bitches that know what my girl look like and go, all right, I can't really. Number 2 is good, even number 3. When they take a look at my bitch,
but Tiger's bitch. Beautiful.
But this mess would have never came out. This one here, whoever this one is.
The Perkins waitress.
She's a waitress from
She would have never came out unless the one that thought she was going to be number 1, who Tiger was lying to and saying my marriage is no good, my wife is on me, blah 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 blah. And what would have happened is this one would have never came out. Because she was the one he should have been fucking. A little mess that was happy to just get Tiger's balls up on top of her fucking forehead. He gave her a couple of dollars, probably bought her something worth about 10 G's that she could just look at. Keep your fucking mouth shut. But at the same time, this is fantastic for all men. This puts bitches in a bad spot because there's no good men. None. And when I say no good, that's with 2 quote signs. I've been saying, look, I'm a decent motherfucker. Just because I want some side pussy, just because I want other pussy as opposed to yours, doesn't make me evil.
You know who's a decent man? Tiger Woods. Look, he's married. He's handsome, can have any girl he wants, and he's stuck with it. Oh, wait, what did he do?
Oops.
Oh, what did he do?
What did he do? Here's what he did. This chick right here is fucking slamming.
She's just a little...
Anthony's saving that one.
Oh, I had to take her out of the paper and put her right next to me.
Yeah, you're saving that
He's
one.
a novice.
That's the blonde.
I would jack off to
In the
this
paper
picture
today.
right now, and I haven't jacked off to a picture with a girl with clothes on in
a
quite
long
some time.
Nobody should get married until they, until they have a couple of baby scares, AIDS scares. Fucking, you're sweating after no one should get married until you go, oh man, why did I do that? Why did I fucking do that? After you escape a lot of that kind of shit, then you get married. After you're done with that, I'm almost done with all that bullshit. Meaning in terms of, and when I say almost, let me get that right, because that could have been a bad soundbite. What I'm saying is, I'm probably gonna marry my bitch because I've been through all of that kind of goofy shit that he hasn't gone through because he was sitting there being a golf prodigy. But now, the way, like, see, because Kobe got some stinking little dirtbag on the side.
Yeah.
While he was healing from a foot injury, the filthy nurse was supposed to be sucking his dick and say, thank you, Copester. And that was supposed to be between her and her closest friend, if that's possible. But Kobe, this guy, Tiger, this is great news for men. If this doesn't bring men together, nothing will, in terms of an opportunity to say, sweetie, don't you understand? Look, I don't see Tiger as a bad guy now. I don't see him as evil. And no man should see him as a bad guy.
We were talking about that earlier, saying, if some pollster came to you and said, has your view of Tiger gone down any because of this? I'd be like, no.
I would say no.
No.
It wouldn't even...
I'm just amazed because of the image he had. Just amazed.
And the
image was squeaky clean, man.
Oh, yeah.
A guy like this, Letterman did it perfectly. Because a punk-ass dude, you cannot account for a fucking pussy-ass dude trying to rat you out to your bitch, man. You can't account for that.
His wife?
He had it perfect. Perfect. Where he had his side bitch and an understanding with his wife.
Yep.
He used to bring her on trips and shit. And you go, come on, baby, you know the deal. And he was discreet. One side bitch that he can trust.
Yeah.
A replacement. It's an army. He had a fucking, he had a 3-star somebody and he had a 2-star somebody.
Reinforcement.
Tiger, as the general, had all these privates next to him. Too many privates, too many low-level bitches who haven't been trained in the army, and they're running around, shooting each other, friendly fire, bullets. These dumb bitches.
It's
dumb. I'm so hurt. I'm telling you, man, I can't function and they're trying to take him down, and this country doesn't need Tiger Woods to be taken down a notch. Why are they constantly trying to take guys why take Tiger down? What does it do for anybody? It makes us lesser in the world. Tiger's an icon.
But how do you not take him down with how this came out?
You can't, because of the fervor in which they want to destroy Tiger.
People are bored with their life, and this is like a movie to them. They don't know him personally, so it's like watching a movie. You're like, oh, wait a minute. The movie took a weird turn. Look, the nice guy is all of a sudden a piece of shit. Oh, I hope this ends where he's a real piece of shit and he gets what's coming to him. But that's how people think. They don't
I wish
think
I had disposable money to if these guys, the Gatorade guys, right? I wish I had disposable money to just follow the Gatorade guy who made the fucking decision.
Oh, yeah, and see what he's into.
I guarantee somebody's licking his asshole in the Mayflower. It's just you, all
right,
cocksucker.
Let's go to Lydia in Oceanside, our show therapist, I guess. Christ. Lydia, what's up?
Morning, boys. I've been listening to you guys talk about Tiger for a while, and I've really been thinking about it. I believe that Tiger could not keep the image up himself, because otherwise his wife would have never found out if unconsciously he didn't slip up somehow.
Which is some weird way of saying he wanted to be caught.
Yes.
No one.
That's see, Miss. No offense.
Want to be
that's
caught,
that's just such a vaginal thing to say. Like, I can't live in your world, but dude talk. There's two different talks. There's men talking, and then there's dude talk that you really don't have a clue. You've heard all these shows, the Tool Academy and this and that, who try to pretend to get women to understand what men are, but dudes are this, ma'am. We have no other vice in life. There's nothing to slow us up. No natural thing that slows us up unless you get some kind of fucked up cancer or something, but you can't even count that. Because that's not there's things to slow you up, miss. There's things that make you need to be with one person because you cannot move with us. Dudes want side pussy. He'd been fucking his wife for a long time and we don't have the tools to fight young, delicious women that say, I want to fuck you bad. Patrice, I want to fuck you bad. No.
But
absolutely not.
He was fucking other broads right from the beginning with the marriage there.
He's
right from the beginning.
He wasn't ready to get married.
Well, if you believe what's coming out.
There's three sides of the story. Sure. So this guy, he has the girl that he envisions having his kids. He sees that. He got her pregnant. She's the person that's no longer, but this is what women gotta understand. Once you elevate past pussy, that makes you special. The thing that makes you like every other bitch is pussy.
So if he moves on to other pussy but keeps you as the mother of the children,
you're special.
That's more special.
You're
Is that a good spot in the empire?
Here's the problem. It's the sex that's fucking everybody up. You know what? Like I said. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Why did Tiger get caught? And by the way, please don't call me Miss. I would prefer that you call me Doctor or Lydia.
Whatever, bitch. Go ahead and finish your bullshit. Fuck out of here. Psychoanalyzing me, you motherfucker. I'm saying, just fucking, this is why women suck. Because you can't even exist in a world of hypothetical scenarios because it's too painful. Here's what I want you to do. No! You're not the boss of me. That's the problem with bitches. Living with their men. You're not my boss. I didn't come out of your vagina. I'm trying to get in it. I'm trying to go back to vagina. They don't call me doctor, call me.
No.
How about call you fucking something else?
Call me Mr. Tim.
How about earn that? How about we develop a relationship where you earn something that I desire to do as opposed to tell me what you, this is your problem, ladies. This is why you're losing. This is why Tiger is in a position to fucking bump men up at least 165 notches in terms of gaining control of this bullshit.
So much for Mellow Patrice.
Well, it's just
I told you it was
kills me,
impossible.
dude.
All right, Lydia, what's your final thought here?
My final point is, how did Tiger get caught? How did that happen to him?
He's dumb.
He's taking, I mean, if you believe the cock pictures, he's fucking, taking pictures of his cock with his phone and sending it out.
He called his bitch. I don't leave messages.
He's calling
on my girlfriend's phone.
She
miscalls me. If she don't see the missed call, I don't go, hey, sweetie, this is your darling Patrice. I don't leave. You don't leave messages.
When he left that one going, hi, it's Tiger.
Hi, rah.
It's Golf Pro Tiger. Could you please get that message off, get your message off and just put it on? Because my wife, and then he goes into the details why. Because my wife found my phone and...
Call me.
You know that bitch... That bitch heard that message and went, holy shit, this is $100,000. He just handed me.
Yeah.
He just handed me $100,000.
That's great.
With that voicemail. The fact is, Tiger never grew up. The guy never grew up.
That's right.
He fucking never grew up.
And luckily, his weirdness didn't turn into fucking Disneyland and monkeys. It turned into a whole bunch of pussy.
Right.
Right, doctor? A whole bunch of pussy. Tiger loves pussy, Doc.
There's nothing wrong with that, as he should.
Yes.
I agree with you. He should have never gotten married. He should have gotten all the girls that he could till he was sick and tired.
But do you understand that are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you understand that you're not your husband's wife because he loves you? You're his wife because he made a conscious decision, because society makes what men are such a piece of shit that if you're not married or whatever, that you do things to prove to yourself that you're a provider, which is another natural instinct ours. We feel good about buying things and doing things for people that make them happy. And we pick one girl that we think is in our corner that we want to make happy. And that's what you are to your husband. You're not anything special to him. It's a special move to himself to take care of you and make you happy. And that's why men get married. So all of this thing where you don't get married because that doesn't make a difference. If I marry my girl, it's because she went through a whole lot of shit, and marriage is a big stripe for a bitch, where it's like, if she's in your army for a long time, you go, damn, bitch, here's marriage. That upgrades you. Everybody wants a promotion.
Lydia, we gotta let you go.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you, Lydia. And I want to ask Patrice this, because I know his lady listens to our show almost every day. When you go home after these rants, what does she say to you?
We talk about, look, our conversations are such a high level in terms of what a girl talks about. It's just because she's known me for a long fucking time. When I go home, we talk, but like the last talk we had, big talk, was about us having a girlfriend, right?
Right,
and what her issues are with me having a girlfriend. One of the big issues was she's working, I'm home, the other girl's home. We fuck, me and the other girl. She gets home and might want to fuck, but I'm already fucked out because the other girl. Now
that's the concern.
But I'm saying we're trying to build. So my thing is, okay.
He's the king of Jersey City. He's the king of Jersey City.
But I can only be the king if the queen is allowing shit to happen. I can't do this. The only way for me to be this way is to not have a girl and go, I don't give a fuck who, whatever, bitch. You ain't got no. But she has a stake, and she has say after all these years. So my thing was my comeback was like, okay, because you want it to be a desired thing. You know, you don't want it to be just like, I said so, because I could do that and put her in a spot that, look, this is what's going to happen, bitch, da-da-da. That's not what you want. Basically, my answer to her was, you have a brother, Anthony, okay? When shit got rough growing up, you, because you loved your brother and your brother loved you, whatever problem happened, you would try to just make it work. You would fix it because you wanted it to work because you love your family.
Sure.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if I fuck this girl while she's at work and I'm tired, it shouldn't blow up the situation because we want the situation to work. I want us to love each other. So if something fucked up happens, we figure it out, just like me and my girl argue, to make it work. Opie and his wife argue so that things don't get worse. They get better. That's why you talk things out. So if something happens between me and the other chick, who's supposed to be our chick, and that chick is us, and we that chick, and we all happy.
Yeah.
That's how we work it out, is because we want to work it out. We figured out, all right, just wait.
How's that working out for you?
It's almost there. Because I fucking need. I really want another girlfriend. I think I love my girl as much as you can love a person.
You don't just want another, like, a fucking vagina in the house. You want another girlfriend that you will, like, kiss goodbye in the morning and fucking,
they love me and I love them.
You want, like, a harem of two. Where they just
or a harem as much as I can emotionally handle.
They're equal. You buy them both.
That's another issue. That's another issue that she has is the equality. She figured she
put the time in.
Right.
She's
so
got
if
tenure.
some other bitch comes in and is getting the same thing, but it's a matter of them working it out to where they want to be happy, because
Jesus, you should go move to Utah or something.
No, that's religion. I don't want a religion. I want girls to understand that Tiger Woods has allegedly 11 bitches that all like him.
11 so far.
He lives in a mansion, I'm sure, with his one wife and 2 kids. why these other two, let's just say there's two mistresses. There's two that he really likes. And I think that's about it. There's two that he really calls.
They really.
And that one he's like, hey, this is Tiger. You can tell that's
he
one.
doesn't like her.
Who?
Tiger?
That was the one that he's had around. I guarantee that chick's been around for a long time.
I think he likes that Rachel broad. And who would the second one be?
Well,
Not the Perkins.
Let's just say he likes the two broads, Anthony. Let's just say he likes two broads.
The Jamie Grubbs, I think her name is.
Let's say two of them he likes. He has room for more women in his house.
Yeah.
He has room for his wife to now have friends and this. The only thing that confuses it all the time is the fucking. If we can figure out how to figure out the fucking part, this will work out, because you know what? For every woman that got a man, there's 5 that don't and won't. So why can't you fucking, if I'm willing to be your man and my girlfriend is willing to have you come in and be, what? Fucking enjoy love.
It's so out there as a concept that,
as opposed to what? This is what kills me. It's like drunk driving. Okay, we know it's fucked up. We know it. We know more people die than weed or coke or anything when you drink and you get behind the wheel and you killing people, right? You understand that exists. But we're willing to live with that as opposed to change the paradigm, right? We're willing to live. Women would rather live with the idea that their man is going to fuck a strange bitch every day than to have a familiar bitch in the situation.
Jesus. When are you going to write this book? Are you writing the book?
Yeah.
All right, good.
That's all I'm saying.
Amazing.
And as far as the drunk driving thing goes, I was just talking about this 2 days ago. On any given Friday night, a little later in the night, or on a Saturday night, there's more people drunk on the road than aren't.
And we would rather
especially
live
on
with
a Friday
that.
and a Saturday night.
Yeah. Then what? Like prohibition? They tried that.
And the cops know this. They could be pulling over
all the time.
Yeah, they could be pulling over every fucking car if they really want to take care of the drunk driving thing.
That's what I'm saying. It fucking exists. And what I'm saying is crazy, but it's not.
So you got your bitch, and she, now has a girl she gets along with. You all get along, and that's who you're fucking.
Really? Until the jealousy hits there, Patrice.
I know.
You're trying to tell me your girl doesn't have jealousy
with siblings? Weren't you jealous of your brother at some point, and he was jealous of you at some point?
So your girl would get past the jealousy?
That's what we're working on. That's where that's the end. The end is jealous.
And like you said, it's the fucking.
But I'm trying to dig through nature, though. I'm trying to dig through what the animal is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help work our animal out and have women understand that this is not something that they can continue to go goofy shit like, you wanted to get caught. Yeah, maybe so I can get you out of my fucking life so I can go do what I want to do, is look at pussy without you interfering.
Do you understand what you're trying to... You are trying single-handedly to click evolution up one notch.
Just one notch.
You are trying... Patrice O'Neal is trying all by himself to do what thousands of years of just living takes in just his lifetime. He wants to click up to a notch of where our craniums get a little bigger. And we got like those hiney-headed aliens from Star Trek. Yes. And we understand better now because it's like, we're more intelligent, and yes, this does make sense. But Patrice wants that shit now.
I was going to say, he wants us to lose our little toe overnight.
Yes.
Overnight.
He wants
and I'm not saying people
to
should
become
cheat,
the
though,
appendix.
And Opie, I'm not saying that this thing is about all kind of side pussy. I'm where I am mentally with it. Like, because I've had the threesomes, and what I hate about the threesomes is, like, if I like the chick and she just has to leave with her head down, like, boy, I just was some fucking just ragdoll for this couple,
and
she walks away like fucking like Bill Bixby. But what I'm saying, hold on, Obi. I'm not saying this last part. I'm not saying that this is about introducing cheating, and it's introducing the aspect that men have this in them and women have to fucking discuss this.
We got all that.
And there's a better way.
You said it, Patrice. Let me go to Dan in Ohio, because now he wants to comment about that very point. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, Anthony hit it right on the head. Like,
But Patrice is probably one of my favorite guests you guys have. You operate on such a different level. Like, I'm sitting here in the car listening, and I'm listening to the way you're explaining it, and it all sounds like, yeah, that could work. Absolutely.
And then you go home and sit your wife down. Sit her down and go, this is what I learned today.
My girlfriend, if I was trying to explain this to my girlfriend, it would probably end the relationship.
Of course. Of course. That's exactly what people are thinking, though, in their head. Like, oh, all right, Patrice makes a lot of sense. I'm going to go home and talk to her right now.
No, I could finally, I just got to keep exactly the way he said it in my head and go home. And then he come home and go, I want to fuck other chicks with you. It's like, wait, Patrice said it better. Wait a minute. Fuck, because I'll cheat anyway. No, wait. I just get it all fucked up.
The divorce papers are in your hand the next day.
Yeah, it's done.
Now you're in hell for the next 20 years. People are going to hate you, Patrice.
And what stops us from doing that? Think about it. What is the only thing that stops men from just saying this is what's going to happen?
Sports.
Pussy.
Pussy.
That's why
if we just said fuck pussy for a second, we'd be all right.
That's why we got sports.
Really?
For a second. If men just said, you know what? No more dick for you until you make me want to give you dick, as opposed to getting dick because you have a vagina.
Right.
I want you to work hard for dick.
Patrice, the flaw in your
that's what'll happen.
The flaw in your theory is that you got to rewire the brain of the female.
Dick would do that. Lack of dick would make them do that.
You have to rewire their brains, because then you get the side pussy. She wants to become the main pussy. It's just.
But Dick, you've said this before. Dick is something they really don't have to work as hard for as we do for the pussy.
Issue.
Oh, John
we
John
give
has
up dick
something for
too
you.
easily, man.
John, what's up?
Oh, we just
What's up?
give it away.
Hey.
Give it away.
I want to know,
worthless.
is it all right if Patrice's girl fucks another guy?
Yeah, if she needs to, but that's what you got to understand, man. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. We've done that. We've swung before.
And there's no jealousy whatsoever.
No, because it's all based on love for them. Like, if your girl fucks another guy and with your permission, just because she just needs to know. Like I said, I'll give you an example of something. We was watching the NBA Finals last year. LeBron James was playing so hard, he got a cramp in his leg, right? He pulled his shorts up and started punching his leg. And my girl go, oh, my God, what's that? I go, what do you mean? He has a Charlie horse. No, sir, I know, but what's on his leg? I said, a muscle. She said, oh, my God. Because she sees my fat leg. So that is her fucking basis for what a leg looks like.
That's the shit that makes you move, baby.
I said, if she needed to fuck that leg, why would I stop it if that's what she needed to do? As long as she did it in the way that I try to approach fucking a bitch. And she goes, oh my God, LeBron wanted to, I go, do what you gotta do, baby, if that's what you want to do. But women, they don't want a whole bunch of dick in general. They want one special dick. I'm her special dick because I'm attached to the person she loves. Loveless dick means nothing. So that's why if you need to, let it happen.
But now when you're...
But she won't want to do it all the time.
But the thing is, there's this image of having sex. There's one which is just pump, 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 and come. And that a girl should look at and just go, oh, yeah, look at him. He's fucking, he's doing that. If a girl was watching you fucking another girl and everything was cool and she goes, oh, let me watch you. And you just go, done. See? That was me fucking. I just needed to get that out of my system. But now if you're fucking, you're grabbing the back of her head and kissing her and rubbing her hips and really, she's going to start looking and going, now he's
all right
attracted to this girl and making her feel good and shit. Now that would get the girl kind of a little fucked up and jealous.
Let me jump in. So, you're saying no already? Because I was going to ask you, what are some of the things you don't do to make it
at one point kiss
to keep your girl calm?
At one point, kiss. Kissing, like one time. I was kissing the girl, and my girl, like, what is this, the flavor of love? Like, she just got mad that I was kissing the girl. But that's what I'm saying about having a girl. That's where I went through all of that stuff where I go, you know what? Fucking for me is kissing, and it is a lot of other stuff that I might want to do. I don't want to have any boundaries, but there is that boundary. I mean, I'm not saying that the shit don't exist. I'm saying you deal with it as it comes and you try to logic your way through it.
So you can lick another girl's asshole, but if you start kissing her, that's where the problem
asshole is fine and dandy.
But the kissing,
eating pussy, fucking, and all of that is
But
fine and dandy.
you also want to sit on the couch, watch a movie while you run your hands through one of the girl's hair and rub the other girl's shoulder at the same time.
Dude, it's not. You have not lived. And I'm sure there's people out here that have threesomes, man. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, we got a few on the phone, actually.
You have not lived until two naked women are walking around and you're not fucking. Like, just, hi, good morning, and they kiss each other, and one gets up, and the other one's still asleep, and then they throw you out because they're sleeping, and you're chilling, and you just go, this is okay, man. Yeah. I like this, man. Me and my girl messed with one of her friends. It was the greatest 2 days ever. Like, they just liked each other.
Why did it end?
Because the other one left. And
no, I mean, but has she been back since?
No, not left. No, that's what I'm saying. But
left the country?
Could they be my girlfriends? That would be fantastic. But it would depend on them.
All right, let's go to Bird.
It would depend
Bird's
on
got
them.
a science lesson for you. Bird, Chicago.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's up?
Basically, I had a little two-part demo, man. I hollered at Patrice one time before about this because my girl, you know what I'm saying, she's a bisexual. But the thing is that in the end, I feel where Patrice coming from because my goal is to have two chicks on what he just said, which is just getting up in the morning and content with the fact that that's what it is outside of. But the thing is that realistically, I know it's going to take more work on my part because for me to be able to come into a situation where it's just me and it's a chick and she already got a chick, that's probably not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to inject yourself into it and you really don't have much control. You following by their rules. I want to come into a situation where it's a chick that knows she like eating pussy, like seeing me fuck another girl, and is okay with another girl being there and walking around, and it can happen. And if it takes us getting bigger brains and walking around like that fucking
evolution
dude from Lost in Space, you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do, and that's what I want to do as one of my goals in life. If I die doing that, I'll write it in my will to do that when I die. You feel what I'm saying?
The formula, yeah.
All
you
right.
need to write down the formula and keep it in a safe how you actually do that.
Right on,
Most
Bird.
definitely.
Right on.
All right, y'all. Peace, man.
All right, there goes
Thanks,
Bird from
man.
Chicago.
Jesus Christ.
We should take a break. So there's
I got to take a piss.
There's Patrice's take on the Tiger Woods thing.
It's an opportunity for
What do you think
men
he's doing
and
in his
men.
mansion right now?
Crying because his wife left. Because of all these bitches coming out. She could deal with the 2 and then the 3.
What was her number, you think?
Oh, shit.
She was going to deal with 1.
6. Was it 6?
She was going to deal with 6, you think? No way. I know you're making a joke, but what number really? I think she would have accepted 1 and possibly 2. I think the 3rd was when she started going, whoa,
You might have a
whoa.
point. Because you're sitting next to he's in the mansion.
dude.
And
What
he's
the
like,
fuck is he
"Honey,
doing? He can't-
It's just these. I've known these girls before I knew
I've
you.
made an indiscretion.
Yeah.
Right. But what do you think he's doing? I mean, he can't turn on the TV. He can't turn on the radio. He can't hit golf balls.
Well, you
the
hear
fuck
about
is this
the
guy
pills, you
doing?
hear about the pills and the drinking.
That Vicodin, man. They should, you know.
He should be on suicide watch, man.
That's what I said
really.
to Ann. I said, how bad does it get before you hear that Tiger just fucking took his life?
Oh, God.
How bad does it have to get? I think everyone has that fucking...
I think that passive mother is probably helping him big time.
You think?
What happened? What happened?
We're talking about you.
Because the
That's
you know
what's
she was
happening.
married to a rough dad.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
he probably was like, "You old Chinese bitch, shut the fuck up." And they already like, "Yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes." And that's what she lived with. And her father probably built Tiger up to say "fuck you." Tiger just was prepared to be a phony, and he got caught.
Ooh, he's
bad.
certainly did.
Why didn't he get
Big
caught
time.
sooner? Because this goes back. They said they had him in 2007. That's 2 years ago. And now I'm hearing 2004, 2005. This shit was going on.
Nigga, Stanford. He was getting his dick sucked behind trees.
Well, yeah, all right.
but this is the thing. A world of therapy and trying to get like you fucks up things. I blame guys like Andre Agassi. Like he got away with a bunch of shit. Then it's like, I just feel like I should let you know I was on mescaline. You fucking
Write a fucking book and
idiot.
spill your guts and yeah.
And who knows if Tiger was trying to get rid of all these bitches?
Hell no. Hell no.
He might have been, man.
Hell fucking no.
No, this guy loves fucking. Oh.
He's probably packing some ridiculous wood, too.
Probably is.
He's got a piece, right?
Well, you know what? Maybe not. You know.
I think a couple girls are saying that he has a piece.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I know a lot of the fucking I wanted to do is just based on the fact that I wasn't packing major wood. I just wanted to I wanted to compete.
Just want to compete.
I still watch porn and watch giant wood and go, fuck me, man.
Ain't got that.
Let's take a break.
Bastard.
One girl away from the Tiger Woods calendar. We need one more bitch.
12.
Oh, for the 12.
We're up to 11. We
Yeah,
need
but
one more.
What month is that fucking waitress going to be?
Oh, the Perkins. Yeah, let's think it. What's the worst month of the year?
The shortest.
January
We should
pretty
just
much
make it
sucks.
the shortest.
Oh, February. Yeah, she's
Put her in
she's the
February,
February.
so
You gonna
pro.
put her in the Black History? Fuck you. I protest, nigga. That's veto, nigga.
What month is she in the Tiger Woods calendar there, Patrice?
October.
October's not a bad month.
It's an awful month. White people love Halloween, which makes it, but it stinks.
No, October.
And she should be in Halloween.
You got to stay away from October, November, and December. Those are strong months. I'm telling you.
October's strong how?
Just because it's holiday shit.
August.
Is she in August, bitch?
But that's a summertime thing.
Yeah, I know.
She looks cold, though. She looks like a cold.
Dude, I want her on there for as short a time as possible.
February?
February.
Sorry,
it's got to be.
You know what? No. Get two more girls. Make it 13. She's on coming soon 2011 calendar.
Oh, she has to be the January 2011?
Yes.
You got to wait a whole year to see her month?
There's a little picture on the page where it shows all the pictures in that calendar.
Look at her hair is dry.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Fucking hair.
Why would she do that? And guess here's how fucked up she is. Ready?
How does her life get better by
News of the World paid her.
Yeah.
That's why you know
Not
she's,
Us Magazine, not OK Magazine,
Piece
not
of
People
shit.
Magazine.
That's the fucking.
That's the Bigfoot paper.
Yes, that's the fucking Men in Black paper. That's where they get their news. There was a spaceship landed, and then this bitch said she fucked Tiger.
Oh, how embarrassing!
Look at this evil black eye.
And how does her life get better by fucking yapping? Shut your fucking trap.
News of the World gave us $7.10.
How many girls do you think are trying to call Tiger going, I ain't talking?
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, these are just the girls that are coming forward.
I say the numbers.
And one said there was a couple that was like, they didn't talk.
Yeah.
One had a friend that was.
The friend's blab.
Well, the one girl got paid off, it looks like. The Rachel bro.
Yeah, that first.
Because she did an interview in OK Magazine, didn't mention Tiger. Talked around it like it was part of the deal she made. So she's sort of talking but not saying anything.
What is your take on this?
I think it's a terrific story. Just because of the
But I
image
mean,
it had.
fuck the story. The story's the story. Any guy that gets caught cheating. I mean, Shaq has a situation where he's fucking another NBA guy's wife.
What?
And his wife found out and separated.
Who?
That's what came. Shaq.
No, which player?
Oh, supposedly, allegedly,
a bench warmer?
No, Washington Wizards star.
Star?
What's the boy's name?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm out of the NBA a little bit. I don't know as much as I used to.
Gilbert Arenas.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly Shaq was popping Gilbert Arenas' fiance or wife, whichever she is, and Shaq's wife found out about it. But Shaq's wife was fucking another guy and was purchased the house for the motherfucker, the personal trainer.
Wow.
So they came through that because I guess Shaq had been cheating the whole time. And basically a lot of women know this stuff. They just don't want to look like a fucking idiot at the end of the day. And the Tiger girls, I know just because you just know how guys are. The one that ratted him out has emotions for him, man. The one that
half
ratted him
these
out,
girls do. If you listen to them, they were believing
some of them. They
were believing in some alien shit. And we missed the obvious joke. She should be October, that Perkins bitch, for Halloween.
Well,
that's what I said.
Patrice
Oh, you did say that? I'm sorry.
She's
Okay.
fucking a mess.
I don't listen the whole time. It's exhausting to listen the whole time while you're here.
Well, okay, you fucker. I told you. I'll go back to this. He's in a pissy mood. I got up on a Wednesday morning in the rain.
No, I'm good.
Fucking asshole.
I'm good.
I could have stayed home.
I'm good.
And been quiet.
I'm good.
Fucking
I'm actually
trying
really
to
good.
rein me in because these cocksuckers on there go, don't Patrice. I read that shit.
I'm not fucking.
You motherfucker.
I'll tell you what I do with you. I don't rein your shit in whatsoever. I try to edit you a little bit. That's all. A little
I
editing.
can't. If editing, I'm not smart enough. This is what I'm telling you
Because
something about editing.
you make the point terrifically, and then you make the point again and again and
this
again.
is what I wish I
and
had.
again.
This is what I wish I had. I don't have.
That's all I'm saying. You edit a little bit.
I love old white newscasters, because they go blasey, 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 concise. I got to talk about 7 times, because that's what my brain needs to do, because I don't have that editing system.
Patrice, the only reason I try to edit you a little bit, because I know you got more shit that I would love to hear about. That's all.
All right, now don't switch it into like...
No, I'm just being honest.
Now you make me feel bad.
Because you fucking called me out, so I call you out back.
All right,
We're all good. All right. Hey, by the way, somebody wants us to put this segment out on an MP3 so they can take it home to their girlfriends and wives.
Yeah, and they can listen to it.
Like, listen to this.
I do that because, like, you'll start talking about something, you'll make your point, and then you'll get another small detail, and then you got to kind of reiterate what you just said and add the detail in.
I don't have emotionless vocabulary. That's what I wish I had, where I can just not be attached and go, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I don't have that
I
either.
have to be really attached to what I'm saying.
I'm like,
and, you know,
sometimes I get on a subject and start like almost yelling about it, and then I'm done and I sit back and go, why the fuck did I even give a shit about that? like I'm just screaming about something, and then I go, well, I don't care about what I just said.
By the time you're home, you don't even remember you said it.
I don't even remember. You're right.
You listen to the replay like, why? I don't care about that.
I go, who is this idiot yelling about this?
Right.
Oh,
and
it's
can
me.
I just say this, too, to people who love controversy? I hate men who love controversy. To anybody who thinks that me and Opie aren't done, like, with what just happened. Like, as it's happening.
What happened?
Just like the back and forth. People, but it's not an
Hell fucking no.
But that's what I'm saying. Dudes can do that. I'm trying to just let people know what I want somehow dudes to have a better mark.
To be dudes.
Wait, did we just have a confrontation? I don't even know what we did.
Yeah. In the eyes of anybody listening, they would want that to be a confrontation.
Absolutely. You'll start.
Or in the ears of anybody.
You'll read it and
no,
hear
not
it.
at all.
What does that mean?
I was the first one to love Patrice coming in on this show. The listeners are finally catching up.
I was the second.
I love fucking Patrice.
What happened?
No, I mean as far as the listeners go.
Fuck it.
I love
take a
fucking
piss
Patrice on this
so bad.
fucking show. Love him.
I just don't want you to call me Buster like Danny did Steve.
Hell no. Dude, I
Buster.
I think you're amazing.
I twit Buster all the time. That's the greatest thing ever, Buster.
Look, I'll lower my shield. I think you're amazing. And I think you should be writing that fucking book, and I hope you are.
I am.
I think it'll be a great read. We're going to break. Anthony. Fuck you, too.
Did you
lose
hear
a
that?
limb from diabetes soon, you fuck.
What?
That was cold-blooded.
Now I'm fucking pissed.
I found out this on the holiday. My mother hates me too. She just gangs up with my girl because she just I have the only mother that if I tell her I'm with women, she feels bad for the girls automatically. She doesn't go, you treat my baby right. She looks at her like, you're with my son.
And she feels sorry for the bitch.
She feels so bad for my girl. She is on her side 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because I ain't shit.
Your girl is strong, too, man. Strong
She's
woman.
a bad old bitch, man. Old lady, I should say. And I don't mean old like an age.
And loves this dumb show.
Old lady.
Loves this dumb show when you're not even here. Which is bizarre to me.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say old bitch. I meant to say like an old lady, not an old bitch.
An old soul?
What she's having. I just turned 40.
She's intimidating to me.
My girl?
Yeah.
She is, but
She's
most girls like that.
She'd scratch your eyes out, right?
No, I don't even mean physically or anything. Just like she's an intimidating. Because she's like.
She's strong.
Yeah, she's tall, attractive, and shit. I get all goofy around your
I'm going to
chick.
pee in this fucking wastebasket.
I do. I get goofy around your girl.
Well, because you want to instinct. She has a lot of sex on her. Like, meaning, she's very sexual.
Yeah.
You can feel it, God, what would she do to me? Yeah, she is. Yeah.
I get all
Let's get into some other shit. We got the fugitive stuff. And you watch Hoarders? Well, we'll find out next.
I love that show.
People that keep too much shit.
Oh.
It's an actual show called Hoarders.
I can't bring myself to watch that fucking show.
It's horrific.
I can't bring myself to watch. I don't know why. I can't.
Oh, someone, Kevin from Connecticut said, I said, I love fucking Patrice. I said, I love fucking Patrice.
So you know what the fucking meant? Fucking sound bites.
These motherfuckers don't miss anything.
Oh, they will. Yeah,
I wish I could just write books and then here, take a book and this is what I say.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you all. Hit that thing. Opie and Anthony, Patrice O'Neill in studio. Patrice, what are we promoting today? Big Mama Prods on Twitter. That's big.
Yes, that's probably the big promotion.
I see you're tweeting more and more.
I tweet when something comes up. Tiger was a big tweet.
I read your tweets.
I get tweeted out, and then I come back later or something.
Yeah, you do get tweeted out.
Are you doing the tweet longer thing yet? Ah, fuck the 140 characters. You can tweet longer now.
Oh, how?
I ain't telling you.
Why?
Because I don't want to. We're not friends. Fuck you. Find out yourself.
My God.
I follow you. You don't tweet as much as you used to.
Well,
I don't see your little hooded evil thing that you got on your picture. And
I like that picture.
How do you do that?
Every 5 minutes, I used to see sunrises, and it's like tweet me your favorite eyelashes. Like, okay, here's
dude,
mine.
I fucking get sunrise pictures, sunset and sunrise pictures every day. Hundreds, man, hundreds. I fucked my Twitter up with that shit. Every once in a while, it's still cool to throw it up there. What the hell?
What? I want to know how do you
tweet longer? You have to go to is the website called Tweet Longer? I'm not sure now. And then if you have more than 140 characters, you keep fucking typing, and then they read up to 140 characters, and they want to know more. They got to click on the link.
Oh, I got you.
It's nice. Okay. It's a nice little feature. I haven't. It's called Twit Longer. Okay, I actually haven't used it. A lot of people are starting to use that. So.
Oh, great! Now it's going to be big, long. Well, you don't have to click on that.
No, what do you use on your phone?
I'm way behind Twitterberry, but I just got my brand new phone. There's a dude on Columbus Avenue I should give a plug, because this guy is a good cell phone guy, because most of these guys are fucking
What you get the new
dirtbags. I went BlackBerry Bold 9700.
I got that.
Right?
Got a new, it's the big feature, optical.
Yep.
It's like an optical mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
No fucking trackball anymore.
No trackball that clicks and gets stuck and greasy.
I got it yesterday. Here, look. Box isn't even open yet.
I got an iPhone. I don't know.
You need me to set it up?
No, the IT department, because I'm still fucking in the corporate world.
Oh, yeah, you have to do it.
I'm going to be off the grid soon, though, as far as the corporate world goes. Fuck them.
Really? Yeah. Oh, they're paying for it?
No. Well, people are going to laugh when they hear this one, because everyone knows how cheap I am, because Anthony reminds them on a regular basis. But they were going to buy me the phone. But this cell phone guy's been so good at me, I'm like, I can't do it to the dude. So I fucking bought it. This could have been a free phone.
Well, it's only $140, $149.
Really? Then I got ripped off.
Oh, you did? Your cell phone guy's an ass. You should have got an upgrade for $140, and then it goes down to $49 with a rebate, a mail-in rebate. But you can now they have this thing where you can
for the Bold 9700.
Yes, but now instead of getting a mail-in rebate, you can replace it with accessories.
Oh, really?
Well, Patrice isn't explaining. His cell phone guy works from the back of a truck.
No, AT&T, my friend.
No, AT&T, my friend.
Right at AT&T, right there.
I'm going to learn
I just go to
imitate you.
No, AT&T, my friend.
I just go to the Apple Store.
No.
Are you doing the homeless shopping spree with us?
Yeah, I said I'll do it. I just
want to be in studio, or
I would love to be in studio. I wasn't
or
given
on the
that
road.
option. I would love to be in.
I'm trying to think. Four guys.
I would love not to be hanging out with bums.
Yeah, really,
but
man.
I think it's funny. I told Steve, I said, look, I'm not going to get on a bum bus. I live in Jersey, so I can get to wherever mall, and I would love to go walk around and I just never did it.
Yeah, watch people get horrified.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm not into adventure.
Dude, we're not even talking about this thing. It's a week from tomorrow, Ant.
Taking the actual bus.
Homeless shopping spree a week from tomorrow.
Is it? Already.
And we have a Twitter account. We're trying something different. OAHSS on Twitter to follow. It's going to be very important the day of the event, because all these guys are going to have the login, and they're going to be just fucking throwing pictures and cell phone videos up there like crazy as the event's going down.
So
make sure you follow
I want to do that. I just don't want it to be
OAHSS.
me involved. Can you get other comics to be involved?
Bob Levy wants in. I think he'll be great. Voss is actually no.
Jesus face.
What happened?
Oh, jeez.
What happened?
Is Bobby doing it?
I don't know.
Because right now it's Voss. Me and Voss.
No, Voss does a good job. He really does.
That's what it sounds
But there was another
fun
superstar.
to be there.
Bob Kelly's good.
Bob Kelly's too busy with Dane Cook. I don't know if he's going to be off the road. Wait, there was another superstar we had. That was, well, the guys do a great job. Our guys do a great job from the malls. You don't like Sam?
I mean, it's Sam. Like I'm there with Sam. Like, I don't want to.
All right, you're gonna be in studio. We gotta like.
I'm gonna get a call from somebody. I get a call from a young man like, I told you, fucking doing. You say you're fucking doing. Oh man! Now I gotta go out all by myself with these people. I'm gonna get a call. I'm gonna get a call from somebody.
We all get the Rick Voss call.
Maybe
Rich, you were good on the show today. Yes, you were. But when you said that one thing, did you mean it? Oh, enough, Rich.
I saw something on email alert that was Colin Quinn is doing some kind of poker fucking tournament charity thing for Louis Twitchell Santani.
Oh, really?
What is Colin doing?
Kenny?
What is Colin doing?
It happened last weekend.
Oh, it was last weekend?
Is Anthony correct, sir?
Yes, but Twitchell's has aligned himself with another radio show, and those were the celebrities.
Oh, okay. But, I mean...
Where's Twitchell's at now?
Who cares if he aligns himself with another show?
What's his alignment?
Give a shit. Like, I'm glad he did, to tell you the truth. But the thing is, like, why would Colin, like, do something like that?
He pities him.
He pities him?
Yeah, because of the whole...
Who, Twitchell's pities Colin or the other way around?
The other way around.
Colin doesn't pity no one.
Does he, you think?
Teasing, of course. Yeah. Wow, really?
Yeah. That was a smart move on Twitchell's part. That'll work out for him in the end.
Yeah.
God, Colin, why would Colin do an event like that, though?
Oh, maybe he's a degenerate gambler.
All right, I'll accept that. That I can accept.
Black Earl wants in on the spree. What is Earl going to do from the mall?
Oh, I heard he, wants
I don't fucking know. Although Eastside Dave wants to be one of the bums because he probably has less money than most of the homeless guys that will be shopping this year.
He could pull
I
it
listen
off.
to that sometimes. Is he really?
Does
he get paid?
Dude. There are two guys around here that are strong that get no money. Yeah. Eastside Dave and Sam get no money from this joint. None. Yes.
Sam doesn't get paid?
At least Sam doesn't have two kids.
Yeah.
Eastside Dave is baroque.
He's got kids.
a little bit.
From serious?
A little bit.
Oh, he's like a glorified. All the stuff Sam does, he's like a glorified
Sam
intern.
seems to be.
He's like a paid intern. That's
Sam
how much.
Seems to be in the running for only one get paid, like almost. Like in the running for like who gets paid.
How about you plead the case? Because I've pleaded it too many times. It's ridiculous. Whatever.
I can't even plead my case.
Well, yeah, you should be on a regular basis. This company's got to find some money, maybe take it away from a few certain people and spread the wealth a little bit, because there's some real good radio ready to happen if you could pay the guys.
Me and Dave figured out the trick to getting the regular Saturday night slot here. You do it for free.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I did the Black Phillip like 10 times or something.
Yeah, it's great.
After the 10th time, you go, boy, oh goddamn boy,
what am I doing? Yeah,
it's costing me to get here. It's like $60 for my truck. I'm walking upstairs,
parking, and
you get excited afterwards. You go, that was a good show. I had fun, and then you walk down and you do that walk of like,
what the fuck am I doing?
Oh my god,
the let down walk. Everything's cool. You're all high. You're on and up. You're like, it's a good show. You do, boo, 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 boo. It's over. It's over. And I didn't get anything for that.
I am so shocked that Sam doesn't get money. That shocked me just now.
Well,
yeah.
Dude, you might as well talk to the wall, because
I've
been talking to the wall for about 6 months.
What a trooper you are, dude.
Because we try to take care of our guys, but, you might as well just talk to the wall, because...
How about this cocksucker that answers phone calls over here?
Which one?
He gets a check?
He actually pays to be here.
All right, speaking of Sam, he's going to help us out with this fugitive thing. Now, Sam, you got to do a good job bringing everyone to the table, because maybe there's people listening that have no idea what the fugitive is all about.
Are you serious?
Well, I know there's a lot of faithful listeners that understand.
And they're all
kind of a big story.
You're talking already with fugitive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't take long.
How the fuck Patrice, fugitive. Was that good?
No. Fugitive.
Oh, that's why?
Have you been trying to say the fugitive?
Yes.
This motherfucker. I thought it was some something from the future? Since I've been listening to The Fugitive,
Really?
I swear I thought it was on purpose that you were saying The Fugitive. It's The Fugitive, mother. What's the matter with you?
Fugitive.
A black guy's gonna tell me how to pronounce shit.
I thought it was like
Jesus.
he
What
was
the
doing
fuck?
a play on future.
All right, wait,
and it was a criminal from
Fugitive.
the future. The fugitive.
You know what? And the first 100 times they said it, it's driving everyone nuts. I don't even know that I'm saying it wrong.
You were supposed to be saying the fugitive the whole time.
Yes, I did. I wish I was that smart.
I thought it was hilarious. The fugitive. I thought it was on purpose. The fugitive.
I wish I was that smart.
That should be a movie title on like Sci-Fi Channel.
The Fugitive.
So it's and he's a future fugitive.
I got it. No, I don't.
By the way, I can't look
Wait, I
at
got it.
Mega Shark and that other thing without thinking of you.
Yeah.
They just name it.
We might have
Big
to do
Octopus.
We might have to do. We might have to do another one of those.
Dude,
All
I
right,
see those movies all the time now, and I just laugh my head off.
Fugitive.
Fugitive. Like centrifuge.
Fuge.
Fugitive. Yeah.
The Fugees.
Fugitive.
That's the best part. I had no fucking idea. I was mispronouncing it that whole time until Anthony brought it up.
Fugitive.
There you go.
Yeah. Now you got it.
Doesn't fugitive sound close?
Dude, no.
It's so.
The Fugitive. I swear on my life, I thought this was some play
on words.
That the guy was from the future.
Hey, if I could now say put instead of what, I could do this. I could do this with this fugitive thing.
Fugitive. There you go. Fugitive.
I think I got some dyslexia in me.
Cool Whip. Cool Whip. What'd you say?
Why are you pronouncing the English like that?
Whip. You want some Cool Whip? Say cool. Say whip. Now say Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
That is a good one. Patrice, that was awesome, man.
Oh,
you
man.
thought I made up my own word.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God.
Fugitive. See, I could do it. Fugitive.
You got it.
No, it's not. It's not as great because I thought it was the fugitive.
See, unlike Voss, I do learn. We would tell Voss how to pronounce the word, and then he would fugitive. Fugitive. All right, explain the thing, Sam.
Wow.
You're explaining it to the casual listener. There's many different listeners. There's P1s, P2s, P3s even. You're in that P2, P3 category with your
Well, let's see how good you are at
P1, you just say, you know that fugitive thing? Well, here's the conclusion. They understand what you're talking about.
Of course.
But you're talking to the P2s and the P3s.
Now, it's been a while since we've even talked about this. You now have to fill in the listeners.
Okay.
I am not going to jump in. I want you to continue, go from beginning to end with your recap, and then we'll do a little critique and see if you left anything out.
Okay.
All right?
Well, the station we used to work for when we were on terrestrial radio used to be K-Rock and kicked us off and became 92.3 now, the hit radio station in New York, or one of the two. They had a promotion where they claimed there was $10,000 in cash stored in their promotions office, and some mystery bandit made off with the money and then started calling the station and announcing that at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m., weekdays, Monday through Friday, he or she would be giving clues as to their identity, and the only way that the station would get the $10,000 back is if somebody went up to that person and said, "Are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive?" And of course, the person that did that would also get a $10,000 reward.
Which makes no
for
sense.
doing it. Yes.
Sorry.
And we also learned that a million radio stations have done the same promotion.
Yes.
Across America and Canada.
And
job.
I was also informed England. So there has been a 10,000 pound or whatever fugitive in England. Yes.
Right.
Which, Iraq.
Anthony, Keith from Niagara Falls just gave me my out. Opie lived too close to the Canadian border in his formative years.
Oh, and you got that accent? They say fugitive? They were hunted for a fugitive?
Is that the setup?
I think so.
Does
that work?
That was pretty good.
I wish it would have.
I liked it.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, I think you hit it. You got it.
But with the thing, they're trying, the DJs are playing it off like this is a real criminal calling the radio station.
Very hacky, very corny, very obvious that it's a station promotion, and they would. On various other stations that did the same promotion, they would have press conferences where the GM would come out and announce how we've gotten $10,000 have been stolen from us and we are searching for the fugitive.
But the press...
And meanwhile, like, it's a big deal that they were robbed, yet they set up a web page for it.
Right.
Of course. Fancy logo.
And the press, when the GM's talking, it's all interns. It's obvious that it's
with
interns.
pencils and paper like
they
it's
can't
the 30s.
afford real clothes or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got the footage of the...
You could do it.
Fugitive.
There you go.
Stealing the actual money.
Yeah.
And then they post that on their website. It's
very
a big thing.
hacky.
The beauty is that Sam was talking to us before the show. No one gave a shit here in New York City that they had to give extremely easy clues to just get rid of this bit, right?
Well, yeah, the thing is nobody knew it was happening. Because there aren't a lot of people listening to 92.3 Now FM.
No.
We plug it all the time on this show, and there's still not a lot of people listening.
No one cared about this promotion.
No, and everybody...
We did more than anyone else.
Yes. They were hoping that, I mean, New York City would just be a buzz with activity. Where everyone's just like touching everybody going, are you the fugitive? Are you the fugitive?
But nobody did, and so the thing just went on and on and on. I think it started in October. I mean, a radio promotion should not go for,
hell no,
2 months like this.
Well, we finally got the conclusion, thank God. We start with the fugitive calling Tic Tac.
And the Freak Show.
And the Freak Show. And the voice changer breaks.
The fugitive, yeah, because he would call in with a voice changer so nobody could figure out who he was.
I gotcha. So, okay.
And the voice changer starts to break.
So the apparatus the fugitive is using to change his voice breaks down. So now you're going to hear a piece of his real voice.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Toro, have you come up with an answer of who this fugitive is that stole $10,000 from us? You know, it's commercial-free Monday at 92.3 Now. You could win $10,000 if you go up to anybody you know, say, are you the 92.3 Now $10,000 fugitive? This guy's been given clues. What line? 7. Fugitive? Yep. All right, hello.
Hello, Mr. Tic Tac. Are you ready for some dinner?
Dude, it's not a guy. That's hold on. Yes, Mr. Fugitive.
Maybe I should go over to your house and see what you have in your refrigerator. Hey, is this thing working? I gotta go.
I told you, Tic Tac. That's a girl. The fugitive is a woman. I cannot believe it. She is. She messed up. We got her. That's a girl, right? Yes.
Please tell me it's not our pal Jody.
Well,
is it Jody?
I can't spoil who the fugitive is.
You know who the fugitive is?
Oh, yeah.
Someone that works for the station, on air.
Do you want me? Well,
oh my God!
No. It's no. It's nobody that we know. The fugitive did not turn out to be anybody that we knew.
But who's the fugitive?
I don't know what that means.
Fuck you.
From the future.
I love Patrice's reaction to that whole thing. The fugitive calls Lisa Page.
Yeah. Because, Lisa Page is the... they don't have a morning show since we left.
Yeah, that was smart.
In March or April or whenever it was that we left.
That was smart. We had really good ratings.
So Lisa Page is their midday jock.
Right, great.
92.3 Now. Are you asking everybody that you know and you see and strangers and whoever?
No.
Are you the 92.3 Now $10,000 fugitive?
And the answer would be a big no, right?
No, nobody has been asking that question.
Because I believe that she is on the line. Hello. Well. Look who it is, the fugitive. Long time no here.
The cheap voice theory I bought online broke. That was not what I planned. So now you know my gender.
Wait, so you're chick, clearly. Now, you did not call me at 10 o'clock, so you owe me 2 bits of information. I'm demanding them now.
Well, don't get cocky. I'm still way ahead of you, even if you know my gender.
I don't really think so,
it only
sweetheart.
narrows it down by 50%. But just so you know, I'm a girly girl. I love my dermatologist. I love my shoes. And I have a phobia about dirty fingernails. Apply that to everyone you know. Maybe I'm on that list.
Okay, and you need to give me one more, girlfriend, before we hang up.
You know I take the subway, but I also drive, and I told you I suck at it. Lots and lots of tickets. I wonder if there's a search engine for that. How about this? My license plate starts with an M.
Okay, great. And what kind of car? Sedan, SUV?
Goodbye, Lisa.
Wait, don't hang up yet. I have more questions. Bitch.
Patrice, your thought?
Yes.
Or thoughts?
Yes.
Yes. You weren't listening either.
This is.
I don't blame you though. I really don't blame you.
That's the problem. That people.
I don't
I
blame
have
you.
to say yes to this.
People
I don't
hear,
blame you.
They hear this.
We'll get through this.
And they go.
I really don't blame you. This is why
You
we do.
motherfucker. And you did like a teacher does when he sees a student. Mr. O'Neill, what's your thoughts on what we're talking about?
No.
Yes.
I was using you to prove a very good point that no one gives a shit.
No one cares.
Even as we sit here and try to listen.
I
You know
was
how
trying,
hard it is
yeah.
to just listen in general, but to really try to listen and then you still can't listen
I was
because you don't
phasing
give a
out.
shit?
What were the clues that they just gave?
In all honesty?
Yes. What clues? Because that's how we know if the promotion's effective. What clues?
And I'm not even going to... All
Okay.
right, so we just played a clip. It was about 1:15.
There was a whole bunch of clues.
What do you mean there were a whole bunch? How many?
She gave like at least 3 clues besides her gender.
Dermatologist. She loves dermatology. She's a girly girl.
Okay.
And she has a phobia about dirty fingernails.
Okay, and what was the final clue?
License plate starts with an M.
Hates driving.
Yes, you guys are good. You are listening. You are invested.
Hates the train.
You're
hates
the
the
teacher's
train.
pet.
Loves driving.
Making us all look bad.
But is a bad driver.
Right.
So do you know anyone like that maybe you could go up to and say, hey, are you the 92.3 now fugitive?
$10,000 fugitive.
Wait,
Yeah.
they just said all that?
Yes. But see, that's the type of thing that makes people not care about something like this because they're going to be like, there's too many details here. I don't care. I'm not even going to try.
I can't be bothered.
Just get back to the music.
Oh, my God, really?
I want to hear when they give it away.
Yeah, all right, we're getting there.
There's still more clues to be given.
Fuck.
But I get to say fugitive 4 more times. The fugitive starts giving very obnoxious clues to Tic Tac.
I'm going to open up my text line, 69923. What are you doing? This is commercial-free Monday. The phone sex operator. I'm calling her the fugitive, the phone sex operator.
Hello, Tic Tac.
Yeah.
It's nice to have you back in the studio.
Toro, she's trying to talk dirty to me. You can tell. Fugitive wants me.
Tic Tac. You think you're so funny.
Just keep bringing those clues because somebody's going to win that 10 grand you stole.
Well, where do I walk past each and every day? The 86th Street and Lex substation will bring you some pay.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Keep thinking about that one. Goodbye, Tic Tac.
That's like an obvious...
There was nothing. That's the thing. They dropped the whole clue thing. There was nothing to think about. It's just, okay, well...
Like, go here.
They're at the 86 and Lex
For the love of God, just go here.
Yeah.
This is a week and a half before the culprit was found out. So they're telling him, I will be at this subway station every single day. And
so now they're just waiting for the first person to give a shit to actually go there.
Nobody went to the subway
For a
station.
week and a half?
The whole time. They
For
didn't find
$10,000?
They didn't find him at the subway station. Nobody heard it. Nobody's listening.
Oh, my God.
Nobody listens to
What
Tech
a-
and the Freak Show.
That's so
Except me.
embarrassing. Well, you had to for the show.
Well, I still listen.
The fugitive
afternoon
calls
show.
Lisa Page. She's no longer even sort of hiding her voice.
Yes.
So they're just...
They gave up.
Oh,
They
my-
gave up. And the thing...
This is not how it's supposed to end if you've been looking at the videos online.
Some intel that we received was that the people at the station, like this is a corporate promotion, the people at the station hate it as much as we do. And if you listen, they don't mention the fugitive unless it's the break where the fugitive calls.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they just don't want to even deal with
Acknowledge it, right.
And the second...
Nothing better than a promotion that corporate comes up with for you.
The second that the fugitive was found, all fugitive stuff from the website was totally gone. There's no mention of any fugitive on the Now website.
They knew it was a bust.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They knew it was a complete bomb.
They didn't even post the show audio of the fugitive being found.
Wow, yeah.
There was a video that I had to find.
That's
But the corporate guys will
complete
continue
fuck
with
up.
their jobs. They will never, like Jimmy was saying, they'll never get fired.
Yeah.
They'll now
Someone should have
start
been fired over that.
right. They'll now start firing their on-air people because the ratings aren't
For not
coming
pushing
in.
it
Even though
good enough.
corporate came up with the lame fucking promotion. Business just blows.
Tic Tac and the Freak Show is too big a moneymaker to fire
How
right
come
now.
corporate doesn't do radio shows?
What?
How come
Do the show
corporate
yourself.
people, they don't just do radio shows since they are...
Yeah, they might as well.
They're smart enough to have all this other stuff
They
happen.
really think they're smarter than... don't get me started. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They don't fire each other. They fire everybody
You always end
over and
up-
over again.
You always end up getting mad when we play these clips. This is supposed to be fun.
they're infuriating.
Because I used to love this
Horrible
business,
radio.
and what it has become is ridiculous. You're still lucky in the stand up world, although things are changing in the stand up world. They're changing.
I told you I used to be funny till I started stand-up comedy. It was hilarious till this.
They just beat you
this
down.
bullshit gets into you, you know.
And you know, it's slowly starting to happen here. And this was the place where you're supposed to have all the freedom
Do you know why?
and not be censored.
Because the people...
And I just beg these guys down the hall, don't make the same fucking mistakes that commercial radio made in the last 10, 15 years.
The people we used to tease on the back of the bus and in the lunchroom are running...
Yeah, we all know that.
The shit.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
The people that we used to laugh at are now the boss.
And we escape all those people and come to like satellite radio or whatever, and then they slowly find their way in here. How we keep letting them in? It's our own fault.
It's your fault, exactly. It's your
You know
fault.
what? The internet, it is our fault.
It is.
The internet, what year, Anthony? We were in Boston, so like mid-90s?
Mid-90s, yeah.
Mid-90s was an amazing place. And those same people got into the internet thing.
Yeah, now it's just...
The censorship
it
that's
sucks.
going on the internet is unbelievable.
Well,
This internet censorship?
thank God. you can
Holy
still-
shit, is it? Yes, it is.
Well, how?
It's getting
What's
worse
going on?
every day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you just go with YouTube, for example, no nudity, none of that.
Well,
you
that's
know.
YouTube.
That's not how it was. No, that's the point I'm making.
I kind of like
well,
it because...
Google Safe Search off is pretty good. I heard.
Yeah, I've been able to pop
Yeah,
up...
Google Safe Search. Yeah, you're
plenty
right.
of good
Safe
shit there.
Search,
Turn that
Safe
shit
Search
off.
is not bad.
There's a lot of video sites that are free.
But the point is, it's a lot different than 10 years ago already, and they're not stopping here.
Well, yeah, like 10 years ago, you had Napster where you could get any song, and now half the videos on YouTube don't even have audio because they don't want you even listening to their song on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious to everyone that it's slowly happening into the
Which-
internet as well. I mean, there's still a lot of...
Is that going to be so bad to people who are out in front? See, that's not going to
Dude,
be
the internet,
so bad.
The internet exploded because we all wanted that type of entertainment. And they're slowly, you understand, they're slowly taking it back.
Yeah, but let me...
So then where do we go after that? Because, I mean, as human
Let me make
beings,
a-
we want all that shit.
The point is, this show becomes more popular because now people can't do as much. I'm just giving the devil's advocate, and also it's less people who are not going to matter are going to have no platform, so they go back into under their rocks.
Yeah.
So because people who are out in front are going to be still in front. It's still going to be TV. You know what I mean? And it's still going to be internet, but it's going to be, you know, a little less when they start doing it. And I'm not a censorship motherfucker. I'm just saying that people who are on the internet, there's some people who just shouldn't have a voice. And the internet,
Should not
gives
have
everyone a voice.
A public voice. You're
Not
right.
everyone should have a public voice.
People should just stay in their fucking bedrooms and talk to
Some
themselves.
people should just listen and just listen.
All right.
Contribute.
Let's get to the end of this dumb bit. So you got the fugitive calls Lisa Page. Yeah, she's no longer even sort of hiding her voice. They just want this promotion done.
They're so
finally.
sick of it.
It's such a bust.
92.3 New York's new hit music channel. It's Lisa Page. I got a few emails last night. Are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive? Please. 10,000. I would have blown through that money in 2 seconds. Black Friday alone. We've got the sketch, and we know that it is a female.
Good morning, Lisa.
Oh my gosh, really? It's you again?
How did you sleep last night?
Well, of course it's you again. You just set up the phone call.
Is it?
Did you guys see the sketch of The Fugitive they released?
Yeah.
That's Michael Jackson.
It's The Fugitive.
It's a lot of different things. It's John Cena.
China. Little China in
Yeah.
there.
Who else?
Patrick Swayze.
Jay Leno.
One of the Kardashian sisters.
Oh, Jesus.
The ugly one.
Oof.
Who got pretty for about 2 weeks and went back to being ugly.
Oof. Is that
She
one?
couldn't
That's
ha-
not Lamar Odom's wife, right?
Fuck yeah. She was pretty for 2 weeks and then went right back to where she's supposed to be.
He is on the defensive. I seen something the other day. I guess
What is wrong with him?
She had a fight with a tranny, and then the reporter asked Lamar, "Hey, what's the deal with that fight you had with that tranny?" He goes, "Watch your mouth," because he thought he was insulting his wife.
Oh, shit.
That's how he processed that information, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
And she really had a fight with a tranny, but his wife is he's been getting it so bad about what his wife looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, she looked like China the whole time. And then she got pretty. She really did. She lost a ton of weight. I don't know what the hell she did. And now she's back to looking like China again. She was here, 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Did you take a look at her, Sam?
Yeah.
Does she look like China?
She does. Plus, she was next to Kim. And Kim is like
tough, yeah.
Next to Kim with all that juice. She's got a lot of juice.
You can't stand next to Kim Kardashian.
Kim's got all the juice.
Why is she gorgeous?
And her sister looks like she's dehydrated.
Except she lost a bunch of weight now. She doesn't look as good as she used to.
Who?
I like
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, really?
I liked the other one that got herself stupid knocked up.
Yeah, I thought she was the best.
Courtney.
Out of the three.
Yeah.
I don't know their names.
They showed her in a
Why?
fucking bikini.
And niggas
few
love
times.
them.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
Reggie Bush,
Oh my God, they were all,
Ray
They're
J, and
all
Lamar
fucking-
Odom. They just love some Kardashian.
You know what that is? Also,
and the mother's fucking that tranny Bruce Jenner.
You know what the best
The old
thing
lesbian,
is, though?
Bruce Jenner.
The neighbor from Married with Children.
See, we don't talk about the show. We don't talk about the Kardashian show on this program, and we really should, because Bruce Jenner is in fucking hell. And we're all
castrated.
old enough to know him as that sports hero of the world on the box of Wheaties, and those broads could give a shit what he did with his life.
You know
he
what
was the man.
You know what the greatest thing
Now
is?
he's something else.
They all date black guys, and Robert Kardashian, the father, who is dead now,
Because he
has to
defended
look-
OJ, by
has
the
to
way.
look down because he defended OJ and watch his little girls dating giant big cocked black guys.
As everyone's daughter wants to.
You think so?
That was extremely racist in front of Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, fuck it.
That
What
was
do you think?
ex-
You think-
it is
you
what
think
it is.
every- Do you
And
think
me and you-
every guy, every father out there wants their daughter to go out with a black guy?
But listen to what you said.
Facts of life.
Listen to what you said.
Yeah.
It's like every woman on planet Earth
Yeah.
wants to know what it's like to fuck this legendary Negro.
Oh, maybe they do. Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But why is it so forbidden? Why are white guys? You bring a white guy to a Chinese family, it's like, holy, thank God. Thank the Jesus, Lord Christ. You found yourself a white man. But you bring a nigga, man, it's all about the size of the dick that bothers the daddy.
I think it's like, you're going to think that it's just about the fucking and the big dick, and she's probably going to be treated poorly.
Why do we have that reputation?
I don't know, because I watch fucking cops.
But he's robbing a liquor store so he can bring money home to his white woman.
You know, that is thoughtful. I never thought of it that way.
He shot that Indian guy at a gas station just so he could. His woman wanted cigarettes. He couldn't afford it, and he had to go get some. And he committed a murder on the way.
Ah, shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Why is it
Oh, it
so?
is just a forbidden thing.
Just for a minute,
tell you the
come
truth.
down off of evil racist mountain for a
Right.
second.
Okay.
Why can't
Wait, it's taking me a little while.
Why can't?
I got to set up some rigging. I've been up here.
He's got to find a Serpa for that mission. Is it Serpa or Sherpa?
Sherpa.
It is Sherpa? Fuck.
From the future.
Yeah, but I always make that
From the
mistake. Sherpa or
From the
Serpa?
future. From the
Motherfucker,
future.
that was a good line, too, if I had the right word in there. God damn it, that's my problem. I'd be funny if I knew the right words.
What? Just please
It's
decide this no.
this forbidden. The reason it's forbidden with what? With all white guys, or just with the fathers of daughters?
Every woman other than black women, because they get to fuck black men without no problem, is every woman, every race of woman or ethnicity of woman wants to fuck a black guy. At some point, they want to know what it's like, but they're the most wanted to be fucked individuals. And the least can be fucked. It's so taboo for any group. Indian women, horrible to black dudes. Asian women, horrible to black dudes. It's rare. The only time an Asian woman mostly is with a black guy is one, and they met in the shitty war. Like some old black dude has an Asian woman.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
some magical nigga, like a Lenny Kravitz type of guy, half dreadlocks, half afro with sparkles. And I just want to know
Afro.
why the fuck that none of these girls can just fuck a black guy. Why? Other than just pure racism. Give me something logic.
I'm trying to think. It might just be pure racism. There is just, I think it puts a stigma on the girl.
It ruins
like
her?
she's fucking damaged goods after that. You know, she'll stretch.
Do you think
out.
there's any white guy that doesn't really care?
No, I think any white guy would give a shit.
Like even a pretend, like, I don't mind.
Liberal, like, I'm
blah, blah, blah.
I'm very liberal, and this is fine, and I have no problem with this goddamn son of a bitch.
One of the hottest sex scenes in movie history was that movie with Michael Douglas, the drug one.
Oh, that wasn't
Traffic.
That was fucking tragic.
Where she's fucking getting plowed by the black drug dealer, the white broad, and Michael Douglas is right outside the door.
His little girl,
and you know
she's getting fucking plowed.
And you know she's getting plowed because she needs the drugs so bad.
She's all high.
That is a hot fucking scene, man.
I feel bad. I felt bad for white fathers.
That was bad, man.
That's the ultimate right there. I think that's what Anthony's basically saying. That is the ultimate scenario right
it's also
there.
the whole, you think it's always going to be some gangster guy, you know. Yeah, take your girl out, yo, what fucking, you know, and they're doing the ass dance and fucking out at the club just humping and shit.
What's up, Mr. Cumia? What up, man?
And not just...
Good to meet you, dude. Do I call you Aunt? Do I call you... I love your radio show, and I love your daughter.
I will be called defendant for your murder.
Hey, tell Ope I said, what's up? And, yo... And what time you want me to bring your daughter home?
Don't. Here's the difference.
I'll get another one.
Here's the difference between Ann and I will have kids and has no desire to have kids. No. I just know I have to be out of radio before, if I have a daughter, she starts dating and I'm out.
You gotta
That's
leave
my
the
limit
business.
right there.
You gotta leave the business.
Yeah.
I know as bad as I've treated women, my daughter, I'm gonna have a daughter with 10 vaginas that all work. That's not all work. Disease.
That'll be your payback.
That'll be my payback. She'll have one on her elbow,
Just
on her neck.
10 guys all fucking.
She falls down, Daddy. I fell and came.
I scraped my knee and I came to 4 out of my 5 vaginas. Holy shit.
Ouch! Let me tell you something, young lady. Ow, Daddy, that feels good. You motherfucker.
Anthony, talk about sex scenes. Well, you got the hardcore, too. That was a pretty hot fucking scene.
Hardcore. Turn it off.
Turn it off. Wait, let me say hi to... Are we going to go back to the fugitive thing?
I want to know how it ends.
All right, John in Albany, real fast, even though we're not doing this subject right now. We could do this maybe afterwards. What do you got there, John?
Opie, here's a better scene for you. And
All right.
Patrice probably knows this one. There's a movie called Storytelling where it's this the white girl just standing against the wall and it's this big black guy that's just fucking her the whole time going, tell me to fuck me with your nigger dick. And he's just saying that the whole time.
Jesus.
Can we get that scene? Halle Berry having the best orgasm of her life because she lost her kid is a pretty hot scene. With Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, that one?
Not a bad scene.
Not a bad scene,
hot,
right?
But you don't feel...
Best orgasm of her life because she lost her kid. How fucked up is that?
If that was a white woman...
Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Wow, look at the juice.
Holy shit.
Kim's got some juice.
But look at
that ass.
I don't feel like looking at Reggie. Sam.
I didn't say look at, first of all, it's not his name. Second of all, I didn't say his name.
You call him Reggie.
His name's Ray J.
Oh, it's Ray J.
Brandy's brother, you call him Reggie.
What?
I don't care what Jefferson Washington is doing.
Wasn't she's with Reggie Bush, right?
No, that's Ray J. Who fucked her before
now.
Reggie. She's with Reggie
It's
now.
the same guy.
It's not the same guy.
I'm looking at him. It's the same guy.
They have the same skin tone. It's
Ray
the
J
only-
and Reggie, and I'm supposed to know the difference between these two guys.
Yes, you should.
That looks like
me saying-
Reggie.
That's like me saying, yeah, fucking Stephen Baldwin and fucking Joe Montana. What?
When I look at that picture, all I see is
that's your daughter.
We
that's
find
little,
the defendant,
that's
Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty for the crime of murder in the first degree, and Robert Kardashian just kind of looking around like,
Oh, man.
What?
That's
I know he was guilty.
That's little Ethel Cumia.
Oh, shit, no.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
What would you name your daughter if you had one? You thought of it before.
Anthony hasn't thought of that.
He has thought
What's
of
the worst name in the black community? What's the most unattractive name to black men? That's what I would
Ashley Cumia. That's
what I would call
If you
it.
fuck Ashley, that's immediately a rape beef. If you
Little
fucking Ashley.
Anthony would name his daughter I Hate.
And
that would actually be her name.
N-word of your Cumia.
I hate N-word. That's her name.
Niggerline Cumia.
Hate being her middle name. I is her first name.
What's up, baby? What's your name? My name's Niggerline.
No, I hate first name.
Adolfina.
But that's not going to scare a black guy away.
Grand Dragalina.
He just knows he's going to have to try a little harder.
Skinheady.
Skinheady, yeah? Cumia. Niggerline Cumia. Oh, fucking Niggerline Cumia.
Oh, my God. Someone said just name her work. Oh, my God. Fucking funny, man. You got to give that one.
Call her Monday.
Motherfucker.
What's wrong with Monday?
Shit.
Monday's a nice name. Right? So that's not Reggie Bush for real?
That's Ray J.
That's Ray J, son of a bitch.
Bro, and I'm not even trying to be...
She is taking it in the ass right there. They are great.
She's
right?
taking it. She's taking it.
Oh, look at all that juice.
Look at the fucking fold right there by her ass. She's got so much ass. It's
That's
got
that extra muscle.
Yeah.
What extra muscle?
Tearing it up.
What?
I
was talking about the white girl this
I
time.
can't
She got
find
an
that
extra
fucking
muscle
thing.
back there. What?
I can't find that thing. When it was available, I didn't feel like watching it, and then now I want to see it because it's been enough time. Now I want to just see it again.
All right, let's get the
Pounded.
the fugitive thing done with.
92.3 New York's new hit music channel. It's Lisa Page. I got a few emails last night.
No, you didn't.
Are you the 92.3 now? $10,000
you got
fugitive? Please.
none.
10,000. I would have blown through that
Zero.
money in 2
Nil.
seconds. Black Friday alone.
Yeah, would you?
We've got the sketch, and we know that it is a female.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lisa.
Oh my gosh, really? It's you again?
How did you sleep last night?
Okay, what's your name? Let's just get right to the point here.
You keep asking for a name.
I need a name.
All right, I'll give you a name.
I mean, we have a sketch. We have all the latest hints of everything you've given us so far. So give me a name, and we'll call it a day.
David. Is that you? I really enjoyed dating you in high school.
David?
Name.
Wait, we're talking about you, not your ex-boyfriend.
Well, if my dad is listening, he's a very formal Ed. Sorry, no rhyming, Lisa. You people are getting a little too good at this.
What?
I'm doing more running than usual.
With your New Balance sneakers, I take it.
Funny. Talk to you later, Lisa.
Ed and David. And all the latest info up until this point is on our website at 923now.
Please, somebody win, so we don't have to do this.
I don't want to finish this.
Did you see the hint, though? It's a very formal Ed.
I don't want to finish it. I know, I'm kind of thinking like, I could give a shit. I don't even give a shit about
this at this
doing
point?
this.
You're just done with it.
Well, yeah, but we
so
try to make
fucking-
good radio out of shitty radio, and I don't know if we could even do that today.
This is so shitty.
You think
it's come full circle to real shitty?
92.3 now has surpassed the line that it has crossed in. It's so shitty it can't be parodied.
Yes. See, most most of these radio things we can parody them because they are. They're shitty, and we point it out, and people are like, wow, yeah, this. I don't know where to go with this.
Patrice, what were the two names used in that last clip as a clue?
Gretel.
Gretel?
Incorrect.
And Suzanne. Gretel.
It's like the Jeopardy bit with Patrice.
Gretel?
One of my favorite bits of all time, the SNL Jeopardy bit. God damn.
This is so fucking...
All right, the fugitive calls
Do you
Lisa.
guys remember the two names?
Dave and Ed.
Okay,
Oh,
very good.
fuck, I had
But
Ed and Dan.
She said a formal Ed. So that would mean Edward.
So?
I have no fucking idea. I don't care.
You wouldn't think to yourself, who do I know that dated a guy named Dave and their dad's name is
How
Edward?
is everybody out there supposed to know this?
Well, that's the thing. They stopped caring like a month and a half ago. So they just...
Why don't we play the next clip? Let's just fucking roll through this.
Are you sure?
The fugitive calls Lisa. Lisa tries to get to the bottom of it once and for all.
Yes.
Hope it is.
Oh, Drakey Drake. New York's New 92.3 now. It's Lisa Page.
fucking annoying.
And, who do we have on the line?
Well, hello again.
Well, hello.
So, Lisa, what was your favorite subject in high school?
Nothing that required a lot of thinking, so maybe a chorus.
Guess what? It's time for some math.
That was the worst subject ever.
I know.
For me.
I promised no more math, but I lied. I know you like to shop, you know? And I spent the long weekend doing some shopping for the winter. So let me spell it out in numbers. My first love is a K2 T9 142.
What, a K2?
And that would be in metric. Whoops. I can't give away too much. I'm gonna go. I gotta shush. And I gotta look out below.
Aren't you guys now invested?
Oh, dude, I'm trying to care, and I don't.
I've had it.
What K2? What? What is that? A license plate?
I think they were references to skiing.
What?
The Fugitive skis.
What does this mean? I don't know. I don't care.
Who the fuck is sitting home like writing all this shit down?
Well, if you go to the Fugitive website that isn't linked anymore, but if you go to fugitive.923now.com, you can still get to it. There is a Fugitive forum, which is just a blog post, and the comments are open, and it says, discuss the Fugitive. Everybody can get there to discuss.
Wow.
And they already have 10 comments.
It's a giant, it's a giant station, meaning they have the potential to reach a lot of people in New York City, and they only got 10 comments talking about their massive promotion.
Yes. Yeah. And 2 of them were made after the Fugitive was found.
Oh my God.
One of them is just 3 dots.
One of the comments is just 3 dots?
One comment is, OMG, find her, please. Several P's, L's, and Z's.
You might as well read all 10. That will only take 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, that's a long one?
Well, yeah, we'll skip the long one.
Yeah, because that's one person that I guess cared.
Well, most of them are done by Taylor522.
So out of the 10...
Who's just typing, you're an idiot if you think this is real. It's a contest. They have to give clues. If you look at the official rules of the contest, it's clearly obvious it's all fake.
Well, it's not fake. It's a contest.
It's fake.
Yes.
All right, look, here's the clip.
So the other comments are arguments between 2 fucking idiots.
Right, and someone named Todd Bridges that says this Fugitive never said they went to Syracuse. They never said they went to Syracuse. It's just they're just talking about Syracuse.
Who cares?
They really wanted this thing to take off. And it's 2 guys arguing with each other. 10 comments by 2 guys.
Our listeners are becoming fugitives from this show.
Yeah, all right. Let's play the last clip. On the street audio, Fugitive is caught.
This is it.
This is it?
This isn't... They hid the...
This is the big finale of the 3-month promotion, right?
This is it.
And we're supposed to get New York City and the radio world talking.
Everybody, even on this show, wanted to know, how's this thing going to end? You know, even we spent a couple segments talking about the Fugitive, hoping for finally the big payoff. And here it is.
We couldn't even help the promotion.
No. Nobody could.
Because a lot of people said, wow, O&A are talking about it, so maybe that'll, draw some more attention to this. No, it never did.
It truly proved that there is such a thing as negative attention.
Sure. Here it is.
The Fugitive got caught.
You got caught. It happened. All right, congratulations. How long did it take you to find her? Have you been out here searching all night long?
No, about an hour.
All night long now.
And by the way...
Who's the female voice?
That random It Happens voice?
Yeah.
That was the Fugitive. That's the Fugitive's final word. That's what happens. You caught the Fugitive. Let's get a word from the Fugitive. And she says...
It happens.
It happens. Would you like to see the Fugitive so you could... And you'll think to yourself, darn... If I had seen her,
yeah,
that's the Fugitive.
Oh my God, she's an ugly woman.
This chick,
she's ugly.
This random chick. This is the Fugitive.
Now, why would you know that?
She looks like an alien.
Wow, really?
It looks like she has too many teeth in her mouth.
The sketch is hotter.
Holy shit!
They did the promotion horribly wrong. It would have made sense if you had gotten some kind of pseudo celebrity who would do this and do it for 2 weeks.
The Fugitive got caught.
You got caught. It happened. All right, congratulations. How long did it take you to find her? Have you been out here searching all night long?
No, about an hour.
About an hour?
more? No, what was the biggest clue that brought you to this area?
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Really? Okay. And what about that? Would the outfit give you any clues?
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, did your friends think you were crazy for being out here in the rain?
Absolutely.
It's freezing. How many people have you asked while you were out here?
About 35.
And what were their reactions?
They thought I was freaking ridiculous.
Did anybody yell at you?
No.
Nobody yelled at you? Okay. And what are you going to do with all this money? $10,000. Woo, woo, woo.
Christmas shopping, I guess.
Trying to make it exciting.
It's just
not.
$10,000.
Christmas shopping, I guess. I don't know. Gonna pay some back taxes and put the rest away for savings for my child.
I am so fucking angry right now.
See,
yeah, that just was infuriating.
For instance,
I am angry.
John Mayer was in town.
Yeah.
This week. This is a hip music station.
See, you could.
If you had just pretended that John Mayer was calling the whole time and gave those clues, and then asked John Mayer, would you stand on the corner for 10 minutes and
whoever.
make it obvious?
Or
anyone.
Right.
I just,
yeah, anyone from fucking, Lady Gaga. Well,
Lady Gaga.
Somebody that, I understand what you're saying.
But this is just a chick. Like, this is just some random girl.
Well, that's what our old station's up to.
This is it. They spent 2.5 months building to a random girl with an umbrella who says,
what do you get?
They're going to
$10,000.
They're going to continue to just keep
that guy.
Didn't you just listen?
Huh? Yes, I did.
Well, what's your thoughts?
This is crazy.
This guy. This is the guy who won the
That's
10.
the guy that won. He's
just so excited.
I'm not even giving out the website because it doesn't matter.
No. I mean, they stopped giving out the website because they were so...
And finally, the fugitive gets caught, and the only thing she says is, it happens?
It happens. And from the next day, they stopped mentioning it on the air. On to the next one.
It's fantastic. On to the next one.
That's what the company's going to be saying soon. On to the next format. What can we try next? We've tried every single fucking format.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the problem. Start looking in the mirror. I think you're the problem.
I don't think Elvis Duran needs a fugitive.
No, he doesn't. I'm fucking mad.
I'm angry.
Are you mad, Ed, for real?
I'm really livid at the state of radio, at that station, at everyone involved.
This was the thing.
That did it, that didn't at least throw in some kind of irony. Mm-hmm. If you were forced to do it at gunpoint, or if your job was being threatened and they told you, at least do it with some kind of irony so that the listeners
Sarcasm,
know
anything.
So the listeners know that you're not a complete fucking douchebag. But no, we didn't get any of that.
If you had the $10,000 for your show, would you have done something like this, do you think?
Oh, yeah,
Cool,
definitely. Yeah. This is a promotion. Fuck you.
At least you got people talking. You got to give them that.
Yeah, they're talking all right.
What happened?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out.
You guys are too upset to talk.
No, dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm so mad right now inside that this is the shit that's going on. And we get kicked off radio stations for this shit. When we know we were doing our jobs.
Yeah.
That's
We
what's
were
so-
doing it. Little,
all joking
cutting
aside.
edge, having some fun.
We were getting...
pushing it, and then they
We were getting good ratings, and in some cases, really good ratings. They couldn't sell our shit.
Then they do this.
So figure out how to sell our shit.
And no bandits broke into the promotions office under our watch.
No, that's true. We were always
just like
very
that
vigilant.
Just like that promotion after the break, we're going to make believe we never even talked about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what we do.
I never want to hear. So you didn't even have to learn how to say it correctly.
You really?
Because we're never going to say the fugitive again.
You really think Homeless Shopping Spree is better than the $10,000 fugitive?
Really? Watch what kind of attention we get next week. Watch.
No, I bet it's one guy.
Watch.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens.
There'll be at least 1,000 people at a mall next Thursday. At least. When are we announcing the mall, by the way? For the
Next
Homeless
week.
Shopping Spree. Next week?
Yeah.
All right, when we get back, we got a choice to make. We get the Hoarders audio with Judy. That was the one we were talking about yesterday. We finally got clips. Or Anthony, you've been talking about this lawman for a while.
Goddamn, have you seen Steven Seagal, Lawman?
I want to badly. I want to, but it's so much shit on
so-
TV.
Patrice, which one you want? It's up to you.
so good.
Lawman
or the Hoarders.
Gotta listen to some
Lawman.
Steven
Gotta
Seagal.
be fucking
You want to go
good.
lawman?
Gotta be
Gotta go
Lawman.
Seagal.
Let's do that. Okay. Stay there, please. We'll do something better next, I promise. Oh. Got something. Got something for you. Ready for this?
So I was just discussing something with Patricky.
Top secret stuff.
Yes. Secret spy stuff.
We got. You know what's going to protect you from all the niggas that you're trying to hide from? The fact that you live in Long Island. You don't need all of this, man.
That's where the home invasions happen.
They follow you right off the LIE. It's a big one.
Really?
I'm not even joking. Big one. They follow you home to an isolated house and they rob you right in your driveway. That's a big one for Long Island.
When I had alarm people over my house doing work, the cops, Nassau County actually stopped and talked to the guys and said, we've had a few break-ins happen in the neighborhood.
It's always in the neighborhood.
The neighborhood. And, you know, the Nassau guys, I love you. I love you guys. They do. They drive by a lot. Make sure everything's on the up and up. I like that.
I got something.
Need my house taken care of.
I got something.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck me. Oh, I can't do that. Say, nigga. Say, nigga. Fuck me hard. Fuck me hard. Say, nigga. Fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard. Again. Nigga, fuck me hard. Again. Nigga, fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard.
Wow.
What happened?
Well, you see.
Mrs. Tiger Woods' mom.
Right, Mrs. Tiger Woods' mom.
What happened?
Oh, no. Oh, lordy lord.
Wow.
Is this the scene?
Fuck me hard.
Up against the wall?
Fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard.
Jesus.
Nigga, fuck me hard. Nigga, fuck me hard.
Why does it end like that?
I don't know. I didn't upload the clip.
Where's the goo?
I don't know where the goo is.
What do you mean, the mace? Of course, I'm kidding, that old gag.
So, sorry, Patrice. I just have to say sorry. I don't
Why? That was a
sorry
good
to
clip.
me or fucking white people. I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
That certainly is
Selma
reparations
Blair.
right there.
Jesus.
That was pretty hot, though.
She really got it.
You think that happened in slavery days, though?
Hell yeah.
Some of the white wives are like, get in here and fuck me, nigga. My old fucking...
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Fucking the father from the Brady Bunch and Chuck Connors ain't fucking me right. Chuck Connors. Ed Asner ain't sticking it in correctly.
God damn, I forgot Mr. Brady was in Roots.
Hey, we got somebody that wants to help us with the homeless shopping spree. It goes down a week from tomorrow. We'll announce the mall early next week so you could join us. Hopefully a lot of people will join us this year. We haven't done it in about three seasons. Brian in Manhattan. What's up, Brian?
Oh, hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, man.
I'm sorry. Denver Pest is right. That was a clip from the new movie, Princess and the Frog.
Oh, jeez. That is not a Disney movie. I don't think that's the content of a Disney movie.
And the broad is black, and it almost works. All right. Kind of works. Brian, what do you got?
I'm a fireman in Manhattan.
Yep.
And we're right down the street from the Bellevue Men's Homeless Shelter.
Nice.
And we deal with these guys every single day, usually the same guys over and over. And there is one guy that I think will be perfect for the homeless shopping spree. His nickname with us is the Shit Monster.
The Shit Monster.
This guy has a habit of, as soon as he finds out that you're going to take him off the street and put him in the hospital or in the shelter.
Oh, yeah, he shits himself. I know about this guy.
You know about the Shit Monster?
Yeah, Keith told me about this guy.
So
it's like a defense mechanism.
Then why don't we get him? We got to get him for the homeless shopping spree. I want the Shit Monster.
When he gets arrested, he gets he shits in the squad car.
That means you got to be holding back a duty at all times.
Yeah,
because you never know when you're going to need it.
Well, he's like a skunk. He could just kind of, expel it. Yeah, he could spray.
Yeah.
Shit monster.
Shit monster. Oh, and there's
Fantastic.
others. There are plenty of others.
I don't think it's going to be a good homeless shopping spree unless we get the shit monster.
I think it will be. They've all,
Fuck you, Sam.
Well,
you have so much to learn.
They've all been good homeless shopping sprees, and we've never had
Patrice,
the
we
shit
need
monster.
the shit monster, right?
You need the shit monster.
A perfect time. Fuck you, Sam. Shut the fuck up.
You're a spy for corporate, aren't you?
I think it'll be good regardless.
You're a spy for corporate.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see if Keith can hunt down the shit monster for the homeless shopping spree a week from Thursday.
If
The mall
you
will
can't
be
get 'em
announced
for you,
next
I
week.
can.
Early next week. All right. Thank you, Brian.
You got it, fellas.
You know what? Yeah, let's get a little promotion for my brother's joint going. Newsday Laura, what's up?
Hi, buddies.
Hey.
I just want to let you know that we're having a party at F.H. Riley's on Saturday.
Nice. My brother's joint, 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington Village. Doesn't need the promotion, by the way.
How's it doing?
Because of all the faithful listeners, coming back to the restaurant to get some good eats. It's doing great.
This is
even in a bad economy. All the other restaurants closing down around him, and he's doing great because of his food. Mostly because of his food.
Kind of food.
Like a little bit of everything, Patrice. You would like it.
Is this what's being billed as Laura Palooza?
Yeah, that's what Ronnie D.
Ronnie calls it that.
What is it called?
Laura Palooza.
Really?
Because Laura's kind of arranging the whole thing, And
what are we celebrating?
It's just a Christmas party, holiday party.
Does my brother have to get lights?
If he wants to.
No, you guys will be too drunk. You won't know if there's lights in there. We'll save a few bucks on the lights, Brett.
All right, well, I hope you guys...
Actually, the Islanders play the Bruins. I think I'll be there after the game. I'll be a little late, but I'll check out the Laura Palooza. You checking out Laura Palooza?
How's the Bruins doing?
Yeah, on the 12th, right?
It's Saturday, I guess, right?
Is that the 12th?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Laura.
All right, boys.
My brother appreciates it big time.
How's the Bruins doing?
Huh?
How are the Bruins doing?
I don't... how are the Bruins doing?
They're first place.
Are they?
Yeah, in their division.
Really?
Yeah. Was I supposed to know that? I am a hockey fan.
How the Islanders doing?
Well, now we're under 500. It's a little shaky right now. Flyers kicked their ass last night. And the Flyers were not supposed to kick the Islanders' ass.
New York sports is mediocrity. At
Fucking Islanders were not supposed to lose to the Flyers. And I hear you laughing out there. Shut up. It was a bad loss last night.
Yankees is it.
Yeah.
The Nets beat the Bulls.
The Nets got 2 wins now?
Yes.
So the Nets are the stupidest organization in
They should have
sports.
just kept
They
losing.
should have lost every game this year. People would have started going to that fucking arena and watching the Nets.
Just to watch
Who's going to
people
watch
lose.
a 2-19 team? You would watch a 0-19.
Of course you would.
Or an 0-19 team.
That's mailing it in, though. You can't mail it in.
Why not? Get like the Harlem Globetrotters to play them.
You can't just say fuck it.
Why not? Get the fake water and shit. It's confetti, not water. Have fun with it.
I should go to a game.
That's a bad team, bro. You know the NBA. That is a bad
It's
team.
a bad record, but the team itself,
It's a
on
bad
paper,
team.
they don't suck. On paper, they got great players.
Really, on paper, I'm an NBA star.
On paper.
I could work that paper. I could look like an NBA star on paper. Give me a piece of paper. I'll show you.
On paper.
Hey, why don't we do Lawman, Steven Seagal? This is the show that Anthony has brought to our attention for the most part. And
oh, come on.
And you're
Lawman.
loving it, right?
Oh, he's more than fantastic.
Why don't we get right into this? Because we've played the first clip 3 times
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
So we're going to play the first clip again.
Who knew he was a
Seagal,
deputy sheriff for 20 years?
Yeah, he explains that he could be seen as a movie star or someone that will save their life. And the recruits or whoever he's talking to rolling their eyes just like, give me a break.
Yeah, the rest of the guys are kind of like,
Not into this whatsoever.
So pompous.
Some of you know me, some of you don't. I've been doing martial arts for over 40 years. So you can look at me at a movie star, say, hey man, Steven Seagal here, he's a movie star. Or you can wipe that out of your head and saying Steven Seagal can save my life. Because that's why I'm here. My biggest concern when y'all are on the street is weapons retention. Because that's the quickest way you will get killed. Weapons retention is one of the most important things to teach these kids. Get that elbow up in the air. Now you got him. 90% of the time when they get into a fight or an altercation, they're in danger of getting their own weapon taken from them and killed with their own weapon. No. Slide that this way. It's my job to teach them how to never let that weapon get taken.
Can I ask Anthony a question?
Yeah.
on this website, is that the process that you had done? Is the Steven Seagal? Is that what under your hat is fucking?
No, I don't know what Steven Seagal
looks
had.
like alligator stomach leather.
That actually looks like Photoshop. That looks like they photoshopped hair in.
That's spray-on shit.
Oh, is it the spray-on
That looks like
hair?
spray-on
Oh,
shit to fill in some problem areas.
Oh, Steven. It starts raining and you just see black paint running down his head.
Because he's had that done for a long time.
Lawmen got to be mad that this Steven Seagal's out there representing him.
Right.
Hey, 20 years.
He hasn't done shit in 20 years as far as lawmen things go.
But so what?
After finding a gun on a guy, Seagal reflects on how awesome he is. Really? Yeah.
Last night was a good reminder of how anybody can die anytime, any place, and how you always got to be on your toes. When you're chasing people with guns, you've got to figure out a way to take them down without you getting hurt or anybody else. I've studied the martial arts most of my life, so I have a lot of confidence in myself. But I really worry about my own team members sometimes. So today I'm going to see them a little course in the martial arts and teach these boys some new tricks.
That's right.
He rules. And then he just gets out there and he's too fat to do foot pursuits. He just sits in the passenger seat of cars that are being driven by other people that are qualified, and like he backseat. He's like a backseat driver.
Yeah, but he's got his
left, right, left. Make a left, and one of the officers actually said, "Let me drive. Could you let me drive?"
He can't drive, though. He has to be in the passenger seat because he's got that sixth sense thing where he can see the woo, 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 woo.
He talks about how he has this sixth sense where he sees groups of people maybe hanging out and knows what they're up to.
And it flashes and zooms in and x-rays and stuff.
Yes, like he's got a bionic eye.
Yeah, it's like Steve Austin.
He's worried about his boys because he knows some of these guys are his partner. Partners.
I need to save him.
All right. Seagal teaches his class of karate maneuvers here.
I'm one of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world. This young gentleman's going to help me demonstrate some Aikido technique. If somebody starts to punch, this kind of punching, I want you to get behind him. Take that chin, press it up against your shoulder, and you can pop this. Or get him under any kind of control you want. Aikido is written the way of harmony. It's an art based on blending with the attacker's force and being able to redirect it to neutralize your opponent.
He's so overly dramatic in this show and in everything he does. Before the show started, they had some kind of biography on Steven Seagal. And, boy, they showed him throughout his whole career in the martial arts when he was younger and when he first got into movies.
Can we give him credit, though?
Holy shit. What? Under Siege?
Good, bad movies, man.
Under Siege.
Under Siege 2 is... Under
Get out of
Siege
here,
2
really?
on the train is even more... I love
brilliant.
it better than Under
Really?
Siege. I love the train.
There are some huge Seagal fans
What
out
was his
there.
name in Under Siege? You know
Oh,
it. Come on,
shit.
what's his name?
I can't remember. I'm never going to remember.
Ready? My favorite scene from Under Siege 2. Somebody's on the train killing our amazing people that we hired. There's both movies the same thing. One on the ship, one on the train.
Wait, D-Boy, Lionsgate, is that why you're in here? What?
KC Ryback, baby.
Fucking D-Boy knows. Look, he's smiling.
Because it's a great film. And he goes, and they both go. Tommy Lee Jones is the boss.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
And then the other guy on 2, his name is he played the vampire in the movie Silver Bullet. His name is Everett McGill. He was the boss of that. So they both of them, same scene, is like there's people disappearing. These high-ranking ex-Navy SEAL people we hired to take over this fucking ship. We murdered half the crew, and we have them in the basement. But what the fuck is going on? There's somebody that's killing them. Let's go downstairs and find out. So in part 2, they find that he used one of his phone to send a text or a fax. They go through it and find out KC Ryback's recipes because he's a cook. And the guy goes,
the cook on the ship.
Somebody always goes, Casey fucking Ryback?
Really?
Both movies. Casey fucking Ryback? The cook? The guy wait a minute. He trains the people who train people that train people. He trains the trainers. What is he doing on my fucking train? Killing people.
Gary Busey. Hold on, what? The first one, too.
Gary Busey
was also
There's a scene with where he has that knife fight with Tommy Lee Jones, and it just goes on forever. It's like the longest
He has
knife
a
fight.
sword steak knife fight with both guys.
Yeah.
It's the same movie.
Sword steak knife fight.
It's a sword steak knife fight. And if you notice, let me tell you, I'm a big early Steven Seagal movie fan. I've seen them all a few times. What's great about him, he never ever gets his ass beaten in any of his movies. It has to be a clause. No one, even the first movie where he ever got hit was Marked for Death. They let the Jamaican guy hit him, but then he broke him in half and threw him down an elevator shaft. But he never has a match. There's never a guy who can match his ability.
No, of course not. Stop. Of course not. Steven Seagal.
And are you a Steven Seagal movie fan?
No.
I like
you
either.
No. I dig the early.
D-Boy is.
I dig
greatest martial arts move of all time. Let me just say, Steven Seagal's fucking clothesline karate chop, where your feet go completely in the air, and it looks. He does it in every movie. Hard to Kill, Out for Justice, something for something. Never more than 3 words. Watch out, motherfucker. Even the one where he was looking for the mining town. The mining town had the evil miners.
Of course, there's always the evil boss guys.
And he fucking just keeps chopping people's feet up in there. You gotta love.
We'll search out some of those.
Come on, man. Don't do this to Steven Seagal, except for the Lawman, of course.
No, Lawman.
But you gotta love.
His direct-to-video now, though, is what's killing him. Because it's like...
He holds his stomach and because
he's terrible.
He got in trouble with that bitch, and it's kind of made everything.
Yeah, that fucked everything up.
But he was famous 20 years ago.
Yeah,
famous a long time.
Oh man,
Under
Above
Siege
the Law.
how long is Under Siege? How long ago was that?
96.
No,
that was like his
before 96.
92.
That was his blockbuster.
Under Siege 2 was 95. Here's where it got bad. Okay, Fire Down. Glimmer Man was really bad. That was with
I'm amazed that you even know that.
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Okay.
Half Past Dead.
Half Past Dead was when he was the one where they tried to make Ja Rule a big star.
Mm-hmm.
It got bad after Half Past Dead, like bad where it's over bad.
That is funny now that
the Foreigner out for Kill, Clementine, Out of Reach.
I'm looking at
sun.
the names. Hard to Kill. Marked for Death. Out for Justice.
Oh, an Executive Decision. He died in the first scene.
Yeah.
Really?
He wasn't even in the movie, basically. He died. On Deadly Ground was really bad, too. But Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, Out for Justice, Under Siege, that was a great run.
Casey fucking Ryback.
Casey fucking Ryback, baby.
Ryback?
He was with, Michael Caine was on Deadly Ground, too.
Yeah, that was a bad one. But he had a good run up until in 2001. That was with DMX. Exit Wounds. That was with DMX, and Ticker was bad, and then everything went terribly bad in 2003. So he had a good run from 88 to 2003. He was doing very, very well.
Really?
His movies was great.
I would have said he was done before 2003.
No, he was super done.
I would have thought.
And he was moving towards doneness in 2001.
Doneness.
But he was...
Is that true, D-Boy? Is that accurate?
The popper popped up in 2003.
Yeah, I mean, 92 to 97. Like, Fire Down Below was like the last, like, really, like,
when he was
fighting kind of guy. That was the Mining Town one.
Where he fought.
Right.
Where he beat people up and had scenes and fighting. Then he stopped and became a fat man who did Navy SEAL shooting. Like he would he would hold the gun like it was properly supposed to be held underneath
cup and saucer.
And he would shoot 2 guys quickly and then do a zaba zaba zaba.
Zaba, zaba, zaba.
and so he had a good run. I mean, he had a good run.
Solid run.
Yeah,
you know what I watched last night, and I was thinking of Patrice and what he said about this movie, the latest Rambo. Then that's been out for a while. That fucking movie has got to be one of the most violent movies I've ever seen in my life.
Why won't people watch it?
I don't understand.
Is it good?
Dude, it's cartoonishly evilly. It's one of the most racist movies. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Asians
fantastic.
don't report this movie to some like he said. Seriously, Stallone.
Help me out because I
said,
didn't see it.
Fuck it. Fuck.
He really did.
It.
Yeah.
And he plays it dark. I'm telling you, the movie could have been way better because he comes in, he's playing himself. He's just melting away.
Yeah.
He's just sour, angry, done with life.
Yep.
He catches cobras in the Indian bush or whatever the fuck he's doing for a
he's in
living.
Burma or whatever
And he sells cobras and snakes.
In Burma.
and he's now a talker like this. But let me apologize to white people also right now while we on Stallone. I've always said Rocky 3 is the best Rocky. It's the most entertaining, but the original Rocky is the best.
Yeah.
I watched it again. I watched it twice in a row, and I said, "Oh shit!" Let me apologize to white people when I get a chance. Rocky he's tremendous in Rocky. He's a good actor.
The most entertaining Rocky's Rocky 3.
Rocky 3 is entertaining. So let me just, I'll apologize. Rocky's amazing. Now, fucking Rambo.
Yeah.
Which is the name of this fucking thing. You've seen it. You did see it.
I've seen it before. I just watched it again last night.
Is that fucking crazy?
The killing scenes in that are like, he did say, fuck it. Kids, I don't give a shit. I am going to show children being like machine guns, and not for a message or anything.
Really?
Wait a minute! The Burmese army guy. They have bayonets. Who has bayonets in 2010? They're bayoneting. Okay.
Yeah.
He bayonets a kid. And then picks the kid up and flings him into a fire.
Flings him into a
Yes.
fire? Fantastic.
It's
Stallone
fucking
crazy.
gruesome.
And then when Stallone gets on that fucking .50 caliber toward the end of the movie and just starts, he's cutting people in half and exploding them.
You're leaving out. This is the build up to this. He's so listen, the other Rambos gave you an inclination.
Yeah. I know what you're going to say.
They inclined that this guy was this dangerous.
Yeah.
Like he goes, listen, the first one was like, why would they do this to me?
Use your first blood.
They gave a sense
Yeah.
of what he is. Part 2 was like, okay, by the end you go, oh, he's mad. You get a sense of what. Part 3 was like some bullshit. He's fighting the Russian.
Yeah.
This one, you go, oh shit, this is what he really does.
Yeah, this is the crazy motherfucker.
He fucking does this. This is how we get to see him now start in action. They send, it's these goofy people from like a mission, like one of those missions.
Yeah, they're religious people that are going in to save a village and teach them religion and give them a little medicine, idealistic and shit like that, think they could save the world, and they need transport up this river, and they hear, Rambo's got a boat.
Somebody told them, they asking questions, and then you hear a guy go, I got da, and it's saying, that nigga do it over there.
They go to Rambo. And Rambo tries to talk him out.
What he's doing is untying snakes at this time. Like, he's just untying cobras.
Rambo just says, no way, no. And they keep asking him. And then the girl comes, of course, and asks him and shit. And for some reason, he's got to say yes now at this point.
But his big line was, are you taking guns? And they go, no. Well, no, we're going to change things. He goes, are you taking guns? No. Well, you're not changing nothing.
You're not changing nothing.
Not changing nothing.
Jesus.
So he's just fucking stops, and then, like he said,
it starts right when they take him up the river, and the boat comes up to fucking kill and rape and pillage. And Rambo's just got to start fucking killing people.
Wait, no, he drops them off.
Yeah,
he drops off the mission people.
Oh, he does.
Leaves.
He kills a boat full while the mission people are in the boat. Yeah, because they were out for the woman.
And they go, how can you do this?
And he's talking. He's going like, and they don't know what he's saying. But he's saying, look, I'll give you money. He goes, I know you'll give me money. And that bitch, you get that fucking bitch up here.
Fuck you! Like, you're not making deals with me. I'll take this bitch and the money.
And then he pulls the gun out and just blasts all of them. and the mission people, are like, oh my God, what have you done?
Wait, I have to report this. Wait a minute, the mission guy goes.
Yeah,
the guy gets ready to make a speech to Rambo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm going to report you to... And Rambo takes him by his throat and mushes him against the boat. Says, you don't fuck... Like, this is when Rambo's starting to get Rambo-y.
Yeah.
He says, I'll fucking throw you in the water with this guy if you don't shut the fuck up. And for whatever reason... You know, the girl who has his heart already.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Kill him, and then but he comes back. They go missing because the giant rape and pillage of the Burmese army for this thing. He comes back and they send some mercenaries to find them.
Yeah.
They hire Rambo. So one of the mercenaries who's like, one of these fucking guys.
He's an Australian,
guy, and he's like going, what are you looking at, you fucking guy? What do you think, I'm scared of your 1,000-yard stare? You fucking fuck, I'll kill you now. Rambo's just rowing his boat. He drops them off, right?
Yeah.
The fucking guys get in deep shit. They get ready to get killed because in this movie, the Burmese army plays a game where they put landmines in a rice paddy. And make you run.
And make people run across the rice paddies.
So the fucking soldiers were stuck in this. They go, we should help these guys because they're playing the game. No.
All
of a sudden,
keep quiet.
Rambo starts. That's when he starts. All of a sudden, you get a arrow through a guy's eye, an arrow through his face.
Rambo's pulling arrows out and just
shooting them like bullets.
Yeah, right. And not just like one in the chest and the guy goes, oh, and falls down. I mean, through the skull and
just
out
shooting
the
them,
jaw.
Yeah, shooting them horrifically.
Like they're showing, in
right.
the worst spots possible. In the neck and out his ear.
Where it wouldn't happen because there's just bone there.
Yeah.
It just...
So I guess this movie's good?
It's no, but it's fantastic. Yeah, it's just, it's like.
I gotta watch this now.
I'm telling you, he said, because he directed, this is his baby.
Yeah.
Produced, directed. He said, fuck it. Children. Rape. It's just the worst movie.
The machete where he's chopping that guy's arms off while he's just standing there. Some guys standing there, and of course, the evil Burmese guys are just hacking arms off.
Wow.
He's pulling throats out. There's a scene where he just pulls a guy's throat out.
That's not the Rambo we all know and love.
What, it is him?
What happened?
Yeah,
I know it is.
It was sweet Rambo.
Andy from Atlanta writes, best line from that movie, when you're pushed, killing's as easy as breathing.
Is that the slug line?
I guess.
Look, see, they're showing look, people are blowing up, and actually, they're not just flying, going like, they show them come apart like chopped meat. Like Rambo,
right there.
He didn't care. He just said, I want to show killing like it really happens. And he's just blowing people up.
I've never seen a child get killed in a movie.
No, that's just it.
Sylvester Stallone lost his fucking mind.
Like, look at this, little kids.
This is a big fuck you to Hollywood, huh?
Look at this. Look at he takes this kid. Just shoots him right in the chest. Look at this. Look right in the belly. He bayonets him to shoot little girls.
Bayonets a child.
That's fantastic.
You just don't see that in mainstream movies.
He bayonets a child and then flings him in a fire. There's a fucking village, a little hut on fire, stabs the child, and then flings the kid into the fire.
Him in like a marshmallow.
I'm telling you.
That's great.
I'm going to watch this.
I'm so surprised that fucking Asian people didn't, ban this movie somehow.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised.
And there was the typical bad guy in charge. He's like that in charge bad guy.
Old school, one word, a cigar that he won't smoke, but his mouth is up, his bottom of his lip is up in the air, and he's always making an order like,
and they're all just vicious, heartless killers. Ready to just rape and kill at any moment.
You watch it, how many times you see it?
I probably saw it 3 times already.
It's just, you can't get more violent than, you can't get more violent than Rambo.
They're killing the cute broad, too.
They're killing
Was that an arm that just
everybody.
flew by the screen?
Yeah, look, they're hacking
Holy
these people in half.
shit.
And the 50 cal thing is just
when he turns the 50 cal and actually gets the guy sitting in the front seat.
In the front seat.
So he gets him at a range of about a foot and just unloads. And he turns into liquid. He just turns into fucking liquid.
Supposedly this
right through the head.
Supposedly this set a record, most killings in a movie or something?
Yeah.
Per minute.
Per minute?
Oh, look at this guy there. Right through the side of the head.
And then falls on a grenade. and
I guess he just said, fuck the writing.
Dude.
Fuck the writing, let's just kill a lot of people.
He might have talked twice.
Yeah. Really?
And
what was the purpose?
It was just to let us know that violence is bad.
Huh.
Violence is bad.
Does he go home in the end?
Or it's good. Or don't want to spoil it for you.
Fuck it.
I know.
He goes home. They finally play the do 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 do, and he finally goes home.
Yeah.
To a ranch.
The top of that guy's head just came off,
which will set you up for another one.
Oh wait, the villain, the villain. Spoiler alert. He cuts his stuff.
Oh my God.
Rambo's hiding behind a tree. He finally gets, the guy thinks he gets away. Rambo's just waiting for him perfectly behind a tree that he just gets Rambo's knife in his gut, cuts his stomach open. He rolls down a hill and all of his guts entrail.
Just spill out of him.
Jesus.
Down the hill.
The great thing is when he stabs him and then he just kind of looks at him and the bad guy's got this like wicked look on his face and then he just pulls the knife across and pretty much cuts him in two. Look at this guy in the front seat. He's just making hamburger out of him.
Hamburger.
Fantastic.
Oh, my God. That head just exploded.
There's people just blowing up.
Wow.
Can I do a video game report?
Great, Rambo.
On the same token, please?
Yes.
Modern Warfare?
No.
Where are we at?
No. Where are you?
Rogue Warrior, please do not buy that game.
Do not buy Rogue Warrior.
Don't.
Piece of crap.
Why?
I'm just saying to save your money. I spent my money. I wouldn't want to do it.
You play
people.
a lot of different games, right?
Oh yeah, just to wind me down. Like I'm getting ready to play Assassin's Creed 2.
I was just about to ask about that.
I didn't play it yet. I just have to wind down.
Look good.
Assassin's Creed.
Rogue Warrior, don't
buy it.
Don't do it to yourself. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Pac-Man's better.
What about Left 4 Dead 2?
I didn't play
Zombies.
that yet. I didn't play that one yet.
Fucking zombie games are good, man.
Well, the one from the mall was good, but just anybody who's in the. Don't do Rogue Warrior, man. I warn you. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you.
With that, let's get the fuck out of here, man.
What?
All right. Yeah, time to go.
Yeah, we'll do more Steven Seagal tomorrow. Big Mama Prods. That's Patrice's Twitter account. Big Mama Prods. One
on
word.
Twitter?
Yeah,
Where we going?
Going home.
I ain't got nothing to do.
You can keep going.
I don't have nothing to say without
You have stuff to say.
Yeah, well, not without you.
Aw.
Yeah, I need you.
Well, let's go say stuff somewhere else. We'll have breakfast or something. It's not the same when you only talk to two people. It sucks, right? You want to save all your stuff for a bigger audience. That's why my life's fucking boring when I'm not here. I have nothing to say.
Just want to save it for fucking.
Right. Why would you waste your shit on like a small audience?
I'm sitting on Tiger by myself. I'm just sitting there.
Right.
I'm in the bed curled up crying because I just want to. I'm so happy though to be in this business. At least I can say something about this Tiger thing.
Yeah,
and
it is
get
freeing,
it off my
right?
fucking chest.
It's freeing.
Because it's just fucking sad.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I'm gonna miss you guys.
And we good? Why?
Yeah.
We're gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you till tomorrow.
Oh, you're lonely.
Well, my mother's visiting.
Oof. And, that's why you don't want to go home.
No. You know what?
No, you get along with your mom.
Yeah, Mom's is doing really well. So we had a thing where we were just arguing a lot because she ultimately hates my guts because I'm just an ass. But we're having a good time this time. And then
what are you doing with her?
That's the only thing is that she can't drive. I have to she's doing things.
How long does she stay with you?
She was a week and a half, and then she went back home because she had to go to an appointment and then come back.
For another week or so?
Yeah,
Wow.
which I don't mind.
Do you take her to a play or something? What do you do with her?
Oh, shit, man.
No?
No.
Oh, shit,
What do you do?
man. I don't do nothing.
When your parents get older, you go out to eat a lot.
We went out to eat last night.
Yeah,
that's what
you do.
Had some fish and shit. So anyway, she's
And talk
here.
about gas prices. That was the conversations I had with my old man at the end.
Really?
Talk about gas prices.
And we ate.
And you said you didn't talk to your moms for a year.
Yeah, I'm up to about a year. It's all good.
No problem.
Nope.
Things happen. I haven't talked to my sister in 10.
10?
Damn. 10 years.
You know where she is?
I heard of her.
Was it worth? Was the problem that? Was it worth 10 years of not talking? Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was.
Do you share?
Yeah, about my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a simple.
It always starts as a simple thing, right?
Mental illness is. It affects people.
No shit.
It doesn't just affect those
person.
people.
Thank you. Thank you. And they don't. They want to be treated as an equal. They're creating havoc all around them. Like, you don't get a chance to be an equal in this.
After a while, that blood tie thing, you go, this can't be what it's supposed. This loyalty to.
Wow, is she all right though?
Yeah, she's fine. She's married and everything. And I don't even know how to speak to her. I haven't talked to her in
Gets to that
10
point,
years.
right? Gets to that point.
It was weird. I don't know how we were the same.
It was just a basic thing that started it.
It was going on for years. Like, she started to delve into strangeness. And
yeah, but what got you where you said I can't talk to you anymore?
Where something happened where she was telling me something my mother did. She didn't like my mother for some reason, and she was telling me something my mother did. Like, she goes, she threw me out the house, and I said, and she was so convincing that if I didn't know the real story, I would have believed that.
Yeah.
And I go, she asked you to wash dishes, and she said you got a choice: wash dishes or leave, which was bullshit. She left. So she
didn't have to leave. It was just what
it was some
moms
bullshit.
do.
Yeah. So she comes back one day, 10 years ago, and she's screaming on my mother. And she runs outside and says, let me ask you a question. Do you love Ma? And she said, no.
That was it. That was it for
then
you.
who are you?
Who are you?
I don't know you. Fucking who are you? And we haven't talked.
I love my mom. I just can't be talking to her right now.
It's fine. It's just,
Yeah, we'll see what
it
happens.
was just a weird no. It was just a no, like,
wait, there was someone.
No.
So,
I gave her 6 times to repeat it.
Oh, here's the question. Does your mom talk to her?
Yes, and I found her. My mother was in deep depression for 8 years.
Because she needed to at least know where she is. And
She
she's
didn't know
okay.
where her fucking daughter was for like 8 years.
That's gotta be rough.
And on Mother's Day, around 2005, I would say, maybe 2006, I found her. It was weird. My mother was just down, and I somehow found her husband because he worked at a place, and I found that place, and I asked where. It's weird how they just gave the information. I said, "Where's this guy at?" They gave me the number to the store he worked at, and I found. I said, and to him, I go, "Look, here's how bad you look. You're with someone's daughter who hasn't spoken to their mother for fucking close to 10 years. And how does that make you look?" He goes, "Well, she doesn't want you." I said, "You grab her by her fucking head and mash her face into the fucking phone so that her mother knows she's alive."
Yeah,
It was
that's
just
it.
like, and I guess he did.
Yeah.
And she called, and then my mother was okay. And I mean,
And they talk to every once in a while?
yeah, that's because it's a mother. And I guess a mother's love, and I always say this, a father's love can never match a mother's love, because a father go, fuck you, I got more sperm where you came from. But like a mother's love is such a burden. My mother just could not, and I always looked at her like, why are you suffering like this when she's an ass?
Did you ever know your father?
Nah. Oh, I know who he is.
But growing up, you had no clue, right?
Well, my mother was young, and
Yeah, you got a young mom, right?
well, I'm 40, she's 61. So.
Yeah, that's young.
So she had me very young.
Yeah, no shit.
She had me at 21,
20.
and when I look at 21-year-old women...
21.
That's deliciously young. So my mother was deliciously young when she had me by an old guy.
She had a lot of juice,
who was
though, right?
cheating on his
Really?
wife, yeah. And here's what a trooper. This is why I'm mad. And my mother's mad at these Tiger Woods bitches. Because women who did things back in the day, they just had a code. My mother didn't snitch him out. She didn't take him to court and all that. Maybe she should have. But she said, yeah, your father's this guy. And then she goes, yeah, he has a bunch of sons that I didn't know I knew. And she goes, yeah, you know this guy named Big Mo, I call him Big Mo. I go, yeah, I know Big Mo. Well, he's your brother. I go, and so I saw,
And you knew these guys from the neighborhood?
Dude, this is white shit and black shit. White person would have broke down, interfered, but I thought about it like this.
Holy shit.
I said, first of all, they don't know I'm their father. He was still with the person that my mother was with. So I would, if I'd have said, hey man, I looked at him like if you was my brother, I'd be like, Anthony. And I looked at him, he's like, what's up? I go, I don't even like this motherfucker. He's my brother? I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. So
Does he look like you?
Fucks no. I'm so glad that nigga had sex with my mother instead of that nigga's mother. I'm glad I'm not his. Them niggas is short
and ugly.
Monkey motherfuckers. That nigga makes ugly children. It's cause my mother that I'm a handsome motherfucker. 6'4". These niggas is horrendous.
Horrendous.
So I do know that he exists. Matter of fact, he lived about 10 blocks from us. I'm like, meet him for what? To say hi, daddy? Fuck it.
Is he still alive?
He is.
Well, is he young too?
No, my mother was young. I think he's 80.
Damn.
Or some shit. Cause
that is funny.
My mother was 21. He got himself a little some young deliciousness.
Delicious. We just got a solid 10 minutes out of Patrice as we were trying to say goodbye.
God damn, that's funny.
That's
shit.
wild.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it happens. But that's what I'm saying. People that cry over there. That's why Tiger, keep your chin up there, stupid. If this runs, keep your chin up. It can't get worse.
I'll make that bet.
Oh, it can get worse?
I make that bet. It gets way worse from here.
Think it does?
Oh, yeah. That's why he's not talking. He's got too many people around him. So they're telling him, there's nothing you could say. Because you know there's other stuff. There's nothing you could say. The damage control thing, you don't think the people around him going, how the fuck do we figure this out? And with him not talking, makes it worse. But they understand that, which means it's probably a lot worse.
Well, thank God. Look what Letterman did, and look what he did to get out of his situation.
Because Letterman knew it was what it was. Like, the media got a hold of what he was doing, and he knew in his heart that was it. Tiger knows there's more shit, and he's just hoping the media doesn't know about that more shit. And that's why Tiger can't say shit.
But if he came out and just said, ladies and gentlemen.
He already said that. I know what you're going to say. He
love fucking.
Oh, come on. There's too much money at risk.
One pussy ain't enough for me.
Too much money at risk. He's like a small fucking country. The amount of money he makes and the amount of people that make money off him. He can't do that.
He can't just come on and do that.
Fuck no. He had a weird statement on his website saying he's human and blah blah blah, made mistakes.
Can he just play
golf? Made it very vague.
And win golf?
Have you been to a golf tournament?
No.
It's not Jack Nicklaus golf anymore. It's like a fucking fraternity out there. Yeah. Drinking and yelling and screaming.
Yeah, he's not going to be able
to. But can he win? Can he just put earphones in an iPod and just win?
Depends what damage this broad did to him. He might be missing an eye. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I was saying, he can't just step up to the first fucking tee and just go,
and I know
boys, I'm back.
I know we're leaving.
But he doesn't have to play, because I followed the PGA. The first important tournament is like late January, Torrey Pines. So he doesn't have to do shit until late January.
If he keeps winning, he'll be okay. And in my thinking about this while I was alone, and just thinking and more thinking and more thinking, is that women are very supportive of other women doing bad things to their men when they cheat. And,
you're right.
And like, he beat him with a golf club, or what would you do if your man cheated? I'd cut his dick off.
You go, girl.
Or I'd glue his balls to. And I'm just like, when you hear that, you just go, if a man ever, it's so taboo for a man to ever say out loud, and even when it's just a bunch of guys, if my woman cheated on me, I'd cut her pussy off.
Right. I'd cut her clit right out.
I'll cut her clit off.
And glue it to her forehead.
And I'll glue her pussy to the side of her leg.
Right.
Like, how violent does that sound? And this tells you what level of losers women are at that level where they just, if he cheats, instead of trying to figure it out why, I'm gonna cut his dick off.
Cut his dick off, exactly. You can't threaten to cut her pussy out with a fucking little spade shovel.
This story could beat out OJ. Saying it now.
No fucking way.
Saying it now.
No fucking
Saying
way.
it now.
I'll take that bet as you say.
Saying it now.
Not unless he takes out
I don't
the
think we're
wife,
half over.
Takes out the wife, the mother-in-law, the
He would have to kill.
Yeah.
He would have to kill somebody.
Right.
Is that crazy at this point?
If he kills somebody, he's not going to kill anybody. And if
How about he kills himself?
It still wouldn't match OJ.
No.
Because all that's going to come out is Tiger's fucking. See,
what if there's other people involved?
Like who?
I don't know. What if it's a bigger thing?
What are you, Jesse Ventura?
What?
Mind control.
Only if Tiger ends up gay in this.
You know the Tiger.
Yeah.
Well,
that would be big. But still, not OJ big.
Fuzzy Zeller raped him. But still, there's nothing.
Tiger met the Rachel broad at Dirk Jeter's place.
Yeah, because that's what rich guys do. They introduce.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
maybe that's just a little.
What are you insinuating could have happened?
Maybe that's a little
scenario,
slice.
a hypothetical scenario.
Maybe the cover's blowing off what all these married athletes have been doing.
Just swapping and fucking.
Or fucking each other. What?
Fucking each other.
Just all on the DL.
Who knows?
And it still wouldn't be bigger than OJ.
No.
OJ cut a white woman's head off. It ain't going, and nothing bigger.
Nothing's beating
We are trying to,
and then got away with it.
All right, we're trying to get out of here. What makes... Sum it up. Sum it up. What makes this bigger than OJ? What would have to happen?
Tiger.
Murder-suicide?
No.
Right. Come on, Patrice.
Ready?
Come on.
Ready?
Yes.
Hires a hitman to kill every single bitch that's going to come out.
That's perfect.
That would be bigger than OJ.
All right.
Yes.
At least you gave me a scenario.
If there's 15 other bitches out there, to get the rest, 11 is enough.
They just start getting
kills
killed.
all of them. Has them killed.
All of a sudden, there's a serial killer on the loose.
Oh, that is
killing
fantastic.
Tiger Woods broads.
And it's like, we found these women and they're dying and somehow they're all tied to Tiger Woods. But he's got an alibi and shit and there's a hitman just nailing these women.
He paid some fucking Albanian and a Russian to just go and kill everybody.
And then they're onto him, so he's got to flee and then they catch him.
Tiger Woods is fleeing on his private jet.
Oh, they catch him like William H. Macy in Fargo. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay, now just getting dressed. And he's going out the window. No, on the bed. That scene's great.
Doesn't the scene start
All right.
with him at the bottom of the stairs when all hell Macy?
No, that's it. He's in the hotel room.
What is
And
the scene
cops-
where he comes home, though, and his kid is yelling for him? Because that scene is great, too. Help me out a little bit.
Oh, when
he's at the bottom of the stairs in his own house.
He's got the
after-
groceries. Hon?
Yeah.
That's when he first comes home after his wife was kidnapped.
Right.
Yeah, and he starts looking around and sees that, holy shit, this wasn't just a here, come with us.
Yeah, exactly.
The place is a fucking mess.
And he's like, oh, fuck, what did I just do?
This is nowhere
And
near.
you just see it unraveling in his head like, oh, I'm in way too fucking deep.
What was the joke you guys were talking about today with the news, with the kid Connor Peterson?
Oh, Connor Peterson.
Can we play that again?
Scott Peterson is bigger than this. That Scott Peterson case.
Yeah.
All right.
This Tiger thing can't get any bigger.
You know what?
This
I
needs
wanted
murder.
a scenario. You gave it to me, so that's fine. Why don't we end with
needs
this?
murder.
Another birthday wish happened, I guess, the last day or two. Listen closely for the happy
On the
birthday
news.
wish.
You know, we've been having those news birthday announcements.
Should we just leave with this?
It sure is.
Hold
Happy
on,
12th
pause that.
birthday to Michelle Toulouse. Birthday wishes
play
from
it.
Mom,
Play it.
Dad, Melanie, Joey, Casey, and Rascal.
Happy 15th birthday to Derek and
It's not bad,
Daniel
this is.
Kobach. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, and Casey.
Happy 7th birthday to Connor Peterson. Birthday wishes from your fishing buddies, Lacey and Scott.
Happy 11th birthday here going out to Jordan.
See Patrice's face. You can pause
Patrice.
it. Oh, whatever.
Oh, Patrice.
How stupid are they? For
It
real.
was news.
How stupid are
How
they?
did they not catch on to that?
Robots.
How stupid are they?
Connor Peterson.
Fucking robotic.
And then Lacey and Scott. How do you find Lacey isn't a name that like
You're fishing buddies.
This is the culture, ma'am. I paid my cell phone bill. Well, it says here you didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Humanity's gone.
Yeah, she's just reading a teleprompter.
She's just reading the thing.
Doesn't matter what's on
the
there.
The computer tells me this.
Yes, she would read "I'm a stupid cunt" if it was written there. She would just read it.
Stupid. Today's birthday is stupid cunt.
You know how many times when I've had a problem, I tell the person immediately, throw that flowchart shit away?
They'd be like,
when they try to go through the steps of everything, I'm like, no. We're not doing the flowchart fucking thing. I'll explain you exactly what's happening, and you try to tell me what I need to do or how you're going to fix it. None of this, did you try this? Did you turn off the bot? Did you? They go through their steps.
And now they have to do an entire speech before they even get to the call.
Nope.
Hello, this is
They do a commercial. If it's your cable company, they do a commercial on what they're doing on their service. I stop them with that stuff too. Right away. I'm like, stop.
And then they get mad. The only emotion they still have, sarcasm and anger is the only emotions they have. Friendly human help gone.
Well, here's the bullshit part of it.
Thank you, Mr. Cumia. And while we process that information, I'd like to tell you about a new option we have for that car.
You're not processing any information. You're done. You're done. What the fuck is this? What does it got to go through?
Connor Lacey got through.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Connor robots.
Yep.
That's robots.
Robots.
Fuck. That's why I'm lonely. I don't want to go home.
All right, I know, but we're in Ron and Fez time now.
Go sleep.
I mean, Ronnie wouldn't mind, but still, we should.
Are they 11? Because when I tweeted this, I said 6 to 10:30.
We're sort of 10:30. Yeah.
Yeah, that way, instead, if we said 6 to 11, then we'd constantly be leaving early.
Yeah.
But since we say 10:30, then we're always staying a little
we're
late
right now.
And Fezzy and them is, Ron and Fez is
11.
12. 11.
They
moved them up.
11 to 3.
Yeah,
they moved them up.
Oh, okay.
They made him work an extra hour, I think.
It's fucking good, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it is a good show.
I listen on the way home.
Absolutely.
I sit in my truck for a while.
I feel I feel nice that I have something fun to listen to on the drive home.
It is nice, right?
Yeah.
You think he'll mind if I just sit in the corner and listen to him?
He'll fucking put you on in a second. Why don't you do some radio with the guy?
Fucking, I don't know how to do. Not Fez. I'm sorry. Ron. We have a weird.
He doesn't like black guys.
I don't know. It might be that. We kind of
he's
have
from Philly. He doesn't
some
like black
weird
guys.
respect for each other, but we just go, I go hi, he goes hi, and he complimented me a couple times. I compliment a couple, but it's like it's not like, hey, buddy.
I think that you both have too much opposing street smarts. It's like fucking, matter and antimatter.
I don't want to find out because I like him.
Yeah.
So I don't want to find out no deep down shit that he doesn't. I don't want to know about that.
Nah, I don't think it's anything
Well,
bad.
we have a weird knot. You would think I would do it.
Yeah, you think you would. A weird knot thing going.
We have a weird knot friend
thing.
But Fez will say hi in his way. I don't know.
Yeah. You're not Rich Voss, so I don't have to do this, but I will for you. A lot of comments coming in on the Twitter. Fucking Patrice Rock today. When I get home, I'm going to punch my wife right in her meat socket.
Meat socket. Fucking names, man.
Well, off I go to
Let's get out of here.
Loneliness.
All right, guys, thank you. Patrice will be back tomorrow, so save some of this shit for tomorrow.
I got more.
All right, man.
Oh, that's good.
Because I'm fucking lonely. There's a bunch of shit. Bye.
Bye.